Hello everyone. Hi. Just testing some stuff right now. Just testing some stuff. I'm gonna just try and quickly make sure this is working before I show you what we're up to today. Hang on. Put them in the grass so they don't get spotted. This is the mission we played yesterday. I'm just like doing my testing on it. Much drone. Yeah, they're like my diagnostics here, you know? They're my seeing what's going on. I'm trying to put them in a place where these fuckers won't get them, but it's easier said than done. They can see me from so far away. Ah! Let's go there. If you're in space combat music, if you tell me what track you want, you absolutely can. You just tell me which one you want. I'll leave my drones alone.
Out here.
I love Ace Combat music. You just tell me. I had to wait 30 seconds at the start so I could pick the specific Ace Combat track I was feeling the most. 0 from 0? Oh, okay. Zero is pretty fucking... I'm gonna do your compromise, Sinless. 0 is pretty serious, so I'm gonna give you this one instead. See, streamer doesn't always give you what you want. See, what a bad streamer. I'm gonna give you from 0, but not 0 itself. 0 is so climactic. I'm chill right now. I think my thing I'm trying to test for is working here. What we're looking
Sights are clear, Major.
What we're looking for here is reinforcements. So this is fine.
You'll be the first
I'm
to
glad
know.
you can accept that.
Sir, forget about me.
Guardsmen at the ready.
I had this working last night, and now I'm trying to do it in a way that's
Guardsmen
less
at the ready.
fucked up. I
Sure.
think I
Orders?
haven't quite got it nailed
Guardsmen
yet.
at the ready. Guardsmen at the ready.
Sir.
Yeah, I think I've got to up it some more. We're doing song requests? Maybe. Let me do like one more check here. Yeah, my thing isn't quite working yet. Alright, I gotta fix it. Alright, so hold on. Quitting out of this. I know how to do it in a really fucked up way. I'm just trying to do it in a less fucked up way. Basically, I'm getting reinforcements coming in from on bug missions that aren't the defense missions. And I tested it last night, and it's sick. I think I took a screenshot to like show off the sickness. I should have taken another one. Oh, I did take a couple. I can show you what we're aiming for here. So if you look at the menmods, changelog like command, you might notice that I've actually rolled back most, I'd say like 70% of the stat buffs I gave to the aliens to help them get more into like melee with me. I've kept a lot of the health buffs still, and like the survivability buffs in general, like Element said. Okay. Come on, little baby. Yeah. How'd you go? Smoke, yeah, I rolled back the smoke because the smoke is annoying, so we can rebalance the smoke too. I like the smoke. I would keep it if it was just XCOM smoke, but with the bulletproofness, it's annoying. So I got rid of that because that was legitimately like, what the fuck you? That's just annoying. They're just invulnerable now. It was just like stasis from priests in the end. Fella says they said 0.63 change rivals. That's what I don't see it. Anyway, yeah, let me show you why I rolled back all of most of like the action point changes and attack speed changes that made them all able to attack you from further away and be faster on you. This is why. Because this was my testing last night on this simple bug up I was replaying for testing purposes, when all I did different from the way we cleaned it out easily last night is turned off the way that the AI will just sit around and fucking fuck around and not work together. And then easily, well, we didn't lose anyone, I don't think, Molly, or not permanently. And then I also added, like, the constant reinforcements from all sides, like a Helldiver's bug mission, where they're constantly on alert at you. And as you can see in my testing, very different vibe to bug missions when you do that. And I think the vibe I'm going for, except this is too much. As you can see, this was too much. We got stuck on the testing hill, as it's become for me now. And this was when, you know, the warriors and aliens, they could all like move 2 extra tiles and Everything could attack you like 4 times a turn if it started on you, stuff like that. And yeah, that combined with them actually having a fucking brain now, way too much. Turns out, like, yeah, the most important thing is not giving them all those buffs. It's just letting them work together as an army against you is all they really needed. It's really all they really needed. Is there's just like a couple of checkboxes I found I can turn off, and that just does it. And this one was a later, more measured test of the same. I hadn't got the reinforcements going yet, but it's still that same thing of like, that same thing of like the AI actually pushing me and working together. I even got surprised here because they were smart enough to have this alien harpy, the flamer bug, flying flamer bugs. It came into my view over here on the right as the rest of them were attacking me, or I think it might have scouted me. And then it was like, oh, and it went off again. And then a turn later, it snuck up along here using line of sight blockage, and then got a flamer off on Pike on the right. Just as you can see, he's like lost a person there. Just really cool. And I think all I really need to add to this now is to just get a measured amount of reinforcements. Not this many. Like, I'm just trying to get this working again, but with like a measured amount of reinforcements. And if I can get that, you know, I think we're in the money for like actually really cool feeling bug missions. Because it makes them feel really differently. And I've realized, I think, it's a great way to add pressure to the missions in general that I want to add to the other ones too. I think but I don't want to make all the factions feel the same, that's the thing. So I think what I'll probably do is I'm going to probably balance bug missions to all be like, to some degree, you're dropping into the middle of like this untamed wilderness area full of bugs, and they're going to come at you from all sides, as fairly as possible, but they're going to come at you from all sides, and your mission is basically to push through the swarm, get your objectives done, and then, you know, win or evac, essentially. Whereas, I think for pirates, I'll probably do something like, you know, much less of a focus of every mission, but it's more like, okay, pirates can come in intermittently from the flanks sometimes in like little war bands. You know, like probably a while after the mission's been going on, like quite a few turns in, not so quickly as whereas on bugs and have to start instantly. And they just like come in and be like these annoying little like warband clown shows that come in and like provide new problems for you. And then for Rogue Army, I'm thinking the difference for them will be that we'll just have like one big reinforcement wave for Rogue Army, if any, depending on the mission type, because we can set it per mission type, so we can make it very thematic. Like maybe just one big reinforcement for Rogue Army, but it's big. And it's probably balanced it to come like after you've failed the secondary objectives for timers. Like usually they're like beat the mission in 14 turns. So let's say if you haven't beat the mission in 14 turns, the soft timer also there is going to be, okay, Rogue Army QRF is arriving, and you know, let's say, I don't think I can make it this granular, but it'd be cool if I could go like, okay, the first QRF that comes is like fast units only, like it's para-dropped. You know, it's airborne, dropped a bunch of infantry and no walkers or anything, right? Like limited heavy weapons. But then like maybe 10 turns later there's another Rogue Army reinforcement group, and that one's like the motorized one, and that's got walkers and, you know, carriers and stuff like that. And I think that'd be interesting, because then we can have a unique flavor for each faction still that respects their lore and their fluff and the immersion of fighting them, and also mechanically makes them all interesting and different to fight in different ways. But we can still provide this kind of interesting gameplay to all of them. QRF shows up the Bailout Walker Red. That's right, exactly. For instance, on the Walker Red mission, it wouldn't just be, oh, I lost the star, or me at the start going like, oh, well, I won't go for the timer, but be more like, okay, yeah, once I make contact with the enemy, and I'm not sure if I can make it based off turns since I alerted them either, that'd be cool. But basically, once I've made contact with the enemy, or once they've spotted my dropship coming in, you know, there's a QRF that's going to arrive, and I have to deal with that if I'm not fast enough. That should be a concern. I like that. Even if with Rogue Army you set it really late, like 24 turns or something, right? Like, not every mission has to be a reinforcement mission. But it is interesting right now, and it's definitely just turning off the toggle to make the AI just sit around and wait for you has made the IED sweep mission types just seem so much more interesting. It's really cool. I really like it. And then making it not be all the enemies are on the map at the start, but having like a certain amount of reinforcements also kind of gets away from the problem of if you turn that mode on, then now you just have to fight on LZ from everything on the map conversion on you once they spot you. But luckily they also seem to need to spot you. We'll test it in a second, but I was testing with this settlement mission again, and it seemed like they didn't start converging on me until they were aware of me legitimately. Like, I stealth killed some stingers at the start. I used Sing with suppressed, and I stealth killed some, and nothing happened. I just sat there for 10 turns testing, nothing charged me. But then later, when I walked into view before I killed them, then that time the AI was aware of me and they started converging on me with all their units as an army. And I like that a lot. Sammy says, I think it'd be fun to set the reinforcement logic to be mission dependent. Yes, exactly, and we can do that. I don't know how many triggers we have access to be super detailed and granular so far, but we can do it per mission, Sammy. And so a great example of Rogue Army would be the thing I was talking about where, you know, you're doing that raid, and even if the base defenders just want to sit there, though I'm probably going to turn the box off so they try to attack you once you're spotted. But even if they did, the thing is, you know on the SOF raid you're behind enemy lines, and now, rather than it being Rogue Army only ever has one big reinforcement group that comes in really late behind the Rogue Army's original lines, it could instead be, okay, now you're going to get quicker QRFs coming at you constantly, like the bugs, once you've passed the timer, and they could come from your original drop zone direction of the map, they could come from... you probably wouldn't make them come from the evac zone, because that'd be mean, but everywhere else, you know. That'd be really cool for, like, making the special operations missions feel more like, oh no, like, you do want to kind of get moving, but it isn't like a hard timer to just fail the mission, it's like, yeah. Also, I think I'm probably going to end up making a mod, a part of my mod to increase ammo supply for all the weapons, especially vehicle weapons. Just because I've made, like, so many enemies take twice as many shots to kill, and I'm making more enemies show up, it's just going to make sense for balance. Especially for these bug missions, to have more than, like, 8 shots in your autocannon, you know? Like, what's 8 times 3? 8, 16, 24. Like, Bog apparently is just showing up to a mission with only 24 shells in his autocannon. Like, he has, like, a quarter of a magazine, a quarter of a box, basically. Which, I get it, you know, for game balancing, especially for vanilla. But for me, I'm gonna need to, like, pump it up a little bit, I think. Infantry weapons could probably get a little bit more. And that's keeping in mind I'm gonna nerf the ammo backpack, too, to not be so bullshit. But yeah, something I'll probably do as well. But first, yep, welcome to the app stream. I'm gonna try to fix this first so we can do it. So I'm just right now in the mod kit, which I'm not going to show you yet because it's not public yet. And there's things about that. I want to hand out my mods to all of you so you can play with them right away, but it's a thing right now. Maybe we can figure something out. You can always at me in Menace if you want to talk about it after, and probably do if you're interested in getting my mods. Probably at me in the Menace channel or even DM me so I remember. Maybe just at me for now in the Menace channel if you want them, if you're interested. And or I should make a post in there, really. What I should do is go to the Menace channel, and rather than having you all ping me, sorry, just typing something. I'm just gonna make a little thing. You can click and I can see interest. I need an emoji. Yeah, we have to find the balance between, like, yeah, like a Bradley can carry 900 rounds of autocannon. 900 rounds of autocannon, says Molly. We have to find the balance between realism and game balance. But yeah, definitely a bit more is warranted, I think, considering what's going on here. Alright, so I just put a message in... I'm gonna put the brow wag on. I just put a message in the Menace channel. I'm gonna pin it so it's easy to find. And basically, all you need to do if you want to play my mods is just... any of them, you don't need all of them. Like, I'll make them isolated so you can pick and choose a bit more. But just go to the Menace channel in the Discord below, and go to the pinned message that I just posted of, if you'd like to play my Menace mods, please click the emoji react below to show your interest. I should be able to get a list of all your names through that. Oh, Bowen says they want to see my changes too. Hang on, let me just get my changelog for them. But yeah, just go post there, and then if you have any interest, whether or not I can do it anytime soon, I will try to get them to you in any way I can. Because I want you guys to be able to play with them. Especially because I'm, like, here showing them off. Unfair of me. So right now, my thing is I'm still figuring out how these things work to get the reinforcement behavior I want. I've got this thing where... Initial enemy reinforcement strength multiplier. I wonder if I just need to set that higher. Enemy reinforcement strength per round mult. Maybe that's not increasing per round. Maybe that's just staying the same. Enemy reinforcement strength per round mult. I think I just set that up. I think that's what I need to do. Set that up to 0.17. I don't fully know what all the parameters mean yet. It's kind of like testing and figuring it out, you know? But this should be good. I'll just set that to 0, set this to 0.17, and this should work. I'm pretty sure what I'm doing here is I'm setting, like, how much of the total enemy budget for the mission is being attributed as reinforcements each turn. Right now I've got it set as, like, 0.17 per round. I wonder if that, like, accrues. Let's see. Maybe I set that to 0.12. Because let's say the enemy... I don't know how much they have, actually. I want to find that out. Let's say the enemy has ballpark the same as me. Let's say they have, like, ballpark, like 1,000 supply to spend on their army. That would be then, like, 120 supply per turn, which would be, like, 2 stingers or spiderlings per turn. That's pretty reasonable flow, I think. I'm gonna save this and just test it again. Right now I've got it that the reinforcements start on round 3 and end on round 100 for bugs. So, you know. we're pushing new boundaries beyond what the devs normally do. Initial enemy reinforcement mult 0.17. Oh, that hasn't updated, I don't think. Hang on. Initial enemy reinforcement mult 0.17. Oh, I can't set it back to 0, I guess? Maybe if I... So there is an end. Yes, but I'm trying to keep the reinforcements fair enough that it's not like you have to outlast the swarm or anything for this mission type. It's just like, you know, it's a constant thing there to fight through, but you can still get the mission done, it's the idea. But yeah, the alien missions are just meant to be constant pressure. Whoop, I shouldn't have clicked on that. Oh no. Difficulty. Where is difficulty? Do the reinforcements enemies drop loot? Yeah, I believe so. Because they do that mess with the eco a lot. It does, but I don't mind. I don't mind getting more economy to offset the extra challenge. That's usually how I balance my games for my own personal playthroughs anyway. Like, twice as many enemies, but twice as much loot usually works for me. Because then it helps you, like, grow faster in a way that then deals with the extra challenge. Without having to nerf them too much. I hope not Total Geek. Initial enemy reinforcement strength mult 0.17. Okay, I'll just set that down really low, I guess. Trying to figure things out here. Set that to 0.01. Okay, I'm going to undeploy this, redeploy this, and we're just going to test it again real quick. And if it starts to work, I'll actually, like, test the mission out briefly, I think, as well, with this on. And then, basically, I'll just propagate it to each mission we play today. Kind of a little bit live modding as we go. Of the bugs, at least. Because that's fun. A little bit of a, like, 33% modding, 66% playing stream today, perhaps. Let me check that this is deployed. Because it's helping me kind of, like, get it done. And I think I've decided at this point it's kind of, like, cool to get this a bit more balanced before I do kitchen. And then put kitchen on top rather than, like, developing them concurrently. You can... Sec. Alright, you'll see my test saves here. Oh, hang on, we're not in yet, so you don't see them. Alright, so back on to the testing. Setup.
By the drill, Scotland.
So what we should be seeing here,
by everything we know,
what we're looking for
Godsman
is
double time.
constant reinforcements to
Seeking
begin.
cover. Forget about me.
Past turn, or on and past turn 3.
Attention, moving to cover.
Eyes open, eyes and ears.
That's what we're looking
Godsman
for.
at the ready.
Forget about me.
So now we should start seeing some kind of reinforcements. I'm just gonna pause turn again.
Once we see something, You'll be the first to know.
Okay, and then I'm gonna start doing the debugging. Hang on, I just won't show you what's being picked just yet. Hang on. Just courtesy for you and for the devs until this is all public properly. Don't want to show you all the unit templates I'm scrolling past in case it spoils things for you. Okay. Now I can show you again. So again, I'm just gonna post up these recon drones everywhere to watch the borders of the map to see if we're getting our reinforcements I'm looking for. And it doesn't look like it. Ooh, maybe that might be some reinforcements there, I think. Actually. We're looking for, like, new spiderlings coming in. The other thing, like, this all started because I just wanted to add more spiderlings to the mission, honestly. Because by default, you know, get rid of these ones, because otherwise we're just going to waste time shooting them. So by default, the enemy just doesn't bring enough chaff. I think that's true of all the factions, and something I want to change for all of them, honestly. Is that by default, all the factions bring too much of their special shit and not enough chaff. It's like a Total War player problem. Where, you know, they're just not bringing enough, like, swordsmen. They're just bringing, like, handgunners and crossbows and everything else that's cool. But not enough fucking swordsmen that they really need to be doing. Here, close that and just keep passing again.
Orders?
Is there a Total War command yet? If there is, I don't know about it, which is why I'm doing this, unfortunately. You can see why I try to make them concealed, because otherwise it wastes a lot of time.
Major. We got men down out here.
So just pass a couple of turns.
Ready? Sir.
I'm still not seeing them come in. I might have to go nuclear option and just, like, put it back on the really hardcore settings before that I know worked, just to test if it's still working, because right now it isn't.
We going loud or what?
At your service.
Yeah, because there's, like, no reinforcements coming in. And I know I had it working last night, but then I tried to pull it back today. Alright, so let me try to fix it again. Riley says, I call it Warhammer 40k syndrome, because in that game it was rare for anyone who wasn't an orc or guard player to bring more than the most bare minimum number of basic units. Yeah, and you see it against all the factions. Like with bugs, it's like they just need more cheap spitters, more cheap spiderlings, and also spitters. Because the problem is that the AI is paying for these units. Like, they're not just getting it for free. Like, it's actually like they have a budget and they're deciding what to buy. And the AI general, the way it's weighted is not weighted aggressively enough towards their chaff. Which has disastrous results for them, in my opinion, because all their special units really fall apart without the chaff line, front line, like, to work off of, because it's combined arms. Like, imagine Rogue Army, but they have, like, 50% less weapon teams, because to be honest, they always have, like, fucking 12 weapons teams, and, like, 5 mechs, and 4 commanders, but just never enough grunts. Now imagine if Rogue Army instead had, like, a normal amount of that, like, 6 to 8 support units, and then they had, like, 14 to 16, like, infantry squads making a front line. Yeah, that also, too, can help as well, hey. And same with Bug, even same with Pirates to an extent. Pirates are generally the best about it, I think. They have a lot of scav squads, which is good. They're pretty meaty. And I just treat them like orcs, so I'm making them all be pretty meaty squads anyway. Big horde. But Bugs definitely need to bring their spiders in more. They're there for a reason. Ryzen says, insufficient basic units is a game balance problem. Yeah, it is. Ideally, action economy should be an incentive to have a pile of basics as well. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm talking about the AI, not players, but also, yes. Yes, for player terms, yes, it's also a game balance problem if the player doesn't want to. Total Geek says, Menace AI doesn't understand that the humble spearman is perhaps the Empire's most efficient unit. That's right. And I'm gonna put my cat out. Come here, little kid. That should go. Alright, so, back into my stats that you can't see. Apologies for that. Keymark says, I had a photo in the Menace channel earlier where the Rogue Army had 7 HQs and I killed like fractional squads. Yeah, and it just makes them a joke, and that's... Don't worry, we can fix it, but we do need to fix it. Raisin says, I spawned an Andromeda and eat 12 troopers Lamau. That's right! And especially in this game with suppression and like combined arms, it's just super glaring. Okay, so I'm just gonna go nuclear option here and just set it to what worked last night, which is... I had like starting mult really high, I think. Let me just check. I think I can just literally check what I had this set on. I had it on reinforcement strength per round mult 0.02. I think I'd broken it by then though. Whoops. Min unused enemy strength for spawn 240. Initial enemy reinforcement strength mult 120. What else should I have changed? I'll just base it off the other ones. Hang on. Keep in mind a lot of chaff may result in mass routes like in base events missions. Yeah, but I think that's alright too. I mean, that's probably the way you're gonna intendedly need to beat the aliens a lot of the time. But yeah, absolutely, Kagris. It's a really good thing to keep in mind for sure. Oh, is this A6? God, I love the A6 soundtrack. It's one of the best ones. A6 is so sick. So I'm basing off the base defense mission. 0.18. Okay, so they have 0 enemy reinforcement strength mult. And they have 0.18 reinforcement strength per round mult. 110 reinforcement strength for spawn. It's very important to, like, make sure I haven't missed any fields, I guess. Yeah, they just have, like, a really high reinforcement strength per round mult. They basically don't have an initial enemy reinforcement strength mult. Maybe I fucked up by, like, adding that. And it's just, like, double-checking their other shit, I guess. Also, what I can do is I can add test drones for this as well. I can basically very quickly make my own reveal fog of war fix here, which is what I'll do really quickly for testing too. So one sec. Just gonna make my changes here to my Menace Unleashed _aliens missions mini mod. I'm just making separate mods now, because then if one gets corrupted, I don't have to redo the whole thing, which is helpful. Alright, we're just gonna do 0.18. 0.18 on both. Min unused strength for spawn. I'm gonna go 110. Reinforcements start round 3, stop round 100. Enemy reinforcement spawn area settings 255. Maxing current enemy strength mult 0. That should be fine and normal. And the rest should all be working. I maybe need to, like, change my spawn areas to accommodate all the reinforcements. That could be the problem. And if that ends up being the problem, I'll come back here and fix exactly that. Because you gotta set, like, where the reinforcements come in from too, so that they can come 360 on me. Alright, so what I'm gonna do briefly is I'm just narrating this to you because I can't show it to you. I'm gonna make Beagle test Skybot. Beagle test admin Skybot mod. And I'm just gonna use this mod to just buff up the recon Skybots I post. To have, that I spawn. To have, like, infinite vision and concealment. It'd be cool if I could make them see through line of, like, not worry about line of sight too for vision, but I don't think that's a thing I can really do. That would be the ideal, though. No, I don't think I can do that. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to give them, in this little mini mod, scroll. Concealment just give them, like, 20 concealment. And then, like, 100 vision, I guess. See if that breaks the game, too. 20 concealment, 100 vision, and... Oh, by default they have 3 detection. That's good to know. Yeah, and then, like 10 detection. That should be fine. That should be fine to just put on the corners. Oh, fuck, I put it in the wrong mod. Ah! Don't save. Don't save, please. Don't save to my missions mod. 100 vision, 10 detection, and, like, 20 concealment. Save that. Don't believe Biggles lies. He's not buffing the aliens, he's just sitting on the cheat pedal. That's right. Get my ass. Okay. Right, so that's good. I'm going to load that on. I'm going to make sure that I've undeployed and redeployed my changes to the mission mod I'm testing. Where is my test skybot I just added? Why has it disappeared? What the? What the? It's gone. My mod pack has disappeared. What the hell? Oh, there it is. There it is, there it is. Enemy aliens. Okay, make sure that's deployed. Alright, and we're gonna load again and give it a crack. How does the AI tend to react to taking fire from somewhere they can't see, says Egan, and not being able to see any other enemies? Every time Beagle's done that, enemy just dies in the same turn. So, we could test that here too briefly, because there's a great example, a great opportunity to do so in this mission. But so far, when I wiped them in a single attack from stealth with suppressed weapons, the AI did not react at all as a unit, and because that unit was dead. as like an army general, they didn't react to it. I'm not sure what happens if you shoot them and they don't die, though. I'd like to test that, actually. Ooh, did I crash the game? No, we're good. Okay, so back to the test saves. Back to the test mission. And... go!
Protectors of the way back, ready to go!
Don't look for a second. Oh! Player AI. If this doesn't work, I'll set the reinforcement values to be even higher to just, like, make it work. Oh, what have I done? No, it's not credits time.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I should have, like... Whoops. Yeah, like, giga observation drones that see all and aren't detected. And just give me, like, perfect admin vision, essentially, for what's going on. On the edges of the map. Okay. These are our guys we want to come and test that thing on. We can test it now while we do the other stuff, too.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
Eyes open.
You can kind of see what the area gets up to as well, while they don't think we're paying attention. They're just kind of, like, bobbling around.
Forget about
Doing little bits of roamies. Fucking up the terrain, you know. Most of them don't seem to move, which is interesting. Just seems to be the bombardiers moving. I wonder why it's just the bombardiers moving. That's interesting, I think.
Ready on my signal! Where these motherfuckers at?
And the flyers, too.
Orders.
Maybe when the enemy isn't, like, in alert mode yet, maybe they just don't really do a lot of, like...
Eyes and ears.
Maybe they only have, like, certain units, like, they only, like, move, like, 10% of their units while they're waiting for you to save time. I wonder.
Once we see something, you'll be the first to know. Double time.
Forget about me.
Forget about me.
No papers, no license, no nothing.
Alright, so we should be seeing reinforcements begin now. And if not... Okay, so... Were they there before? See, this is the thing. I'm not accountable enough. I think they're always there is the problem. I don't think we're seeing new ones yet. I'm just gonna have to remake the mod because I've got it fucked now.
Major?
I've made it broken. But while we're here, we can test everything.
Guardsmen at the ready.
So, if we move up to here... Now, I already know from prior testing that if I kill them all in one go, they will not react at all. I want to know what happens if I leave them alive, but it's still they don't know where I am. We shouldn't kill them all.
Give
Nice.
it to them, lads!
Okay. Now, I want to see what happens. Do they start reacting based off that, or are they still kind of dumb?
Eyes open.
See, that might have broken it because they've fled.
He's going loud or what?
You can
Eyes
see that the AI still isn't, like, overall reacting.
Orders?
Really useful making these admin bots, actually, so I can just see what's up. So, you can't really get into another, like, stealth approach like that, I think. Oh, maybe from here? Oh, only with Darby.
Guardsmen at the ready.
Yeah, you couldn't, unfortunately, sing.
Major?
I bring the crowbar for that
your
test.
service.
AI's issue of loss. Yeah. Alright, well, the reinforcement thing isn't working. So, out we hop again. And what do I do now? Maybe I just, like I was just saying, maybe I just remake the missions mod to work. Or do I just, like, pump the numbers up to ridiculous values? Maybe just try that first. You unleashed. Claim settlement in the other time, it was... I had 240, reinforcements up around. I'm just checking what else I changed. Reinforcements spawn area settings 255, max concurrent 0, enemy spawn area settings 2. Make sure I change that. Did I change enemy spawn area settings 2? MU aliens missions. Exoval, nice. You're 69th, nice. The special number. That's right, folks. The weed number. No, wait, hang on, different one. I may not have set that this time. That may be my problem. Initial reinforcement strength mult 0.18. Reinforcements per round mult 0.18. Main unused enemy reinforcements. Reinforcements start round. Oh, that may be what I fucked up. Hang on. Enemy reinforcement spawn area settings 255. Wasn't that the thing that I needed to change? Question mark. Whereas on this version, enemy spawn area settings are 2. Enemy spawn area settings 2. Why? Let me check that. Why was that necessary? Enemy reinforcements spawn area settings 255. Did I break everything? I did. So I'm just like talking out loud so you guys like aren't completely bored while I do this in the background. Enemy spawn area settings 2. But I didn't in this version that was working set it to 255. Very strange. Alright, I think I'm gonna do like one more try here with my existing version of this mod, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna straight up remake the mod real quick, because it's not too many changes. Take like 5 or 6 minutes. And just do it the way I did it the first time where it all worked fine. So, MU Aliens missions. Mission template. Generate mission template. Claim settlement. Okay. Enemy reinforcements, one area settings 255. Yep, that should be what we want. Initial enemy reinforcement strength mult. I think before I wasn't setting it to decimals, I was just setting it to straight up like numbers. So just set it to that, because that'll test if this is broken or not. Oh yeah, I haven't got him yet, Voxel. He seems like I've seen his perks, and he seems like he's got really good perks. Seems like he's got like legitimately really good perks. I do want to try him. Alright, I'm just setting those numbers up to be ridiculous. What else? GP says, hey Biggs, I bought Menace, it's a good game. It's a great game. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I love it. I know a machine gunner who rocked at that so far. That's awesome. Yes, it's busted. Yeah, because he's got that unique. His unique seem really good. He's got one that like resupplies and gets a squaddy back. Seems really good. Just like Sing also has similar, which is very cool. Let me spawn area setting 0. Maybe I need to set that to 2. That might be an issue of mine here. This is the fun part of modding. When you have to figure out, like, wait, how... that might be the problem. You have to figure out, like, how do you get all this shit done? Maybe I need to set that to 2. I'm gonna just back-to-back test this real quick. First, we're just gonna jump in, quickly test if this works at all. If it doesn't, I'll come back and I'll change the enemy spawn area type to something else that might be the problem. And if neither of those things work, I'm just gonna rebuild it. Alien missions loaded. Okay, load it in. That's what I'm gonna do. Total Geek says, Yaz and Tech love to cheer each other in my run. That's great. I love when you find the ones that like each other. Avoxel says the 2-1 pair for double morale effect as well. He'd be great against bugs, because bugs don't care about suppression, but they do care about morale. He'd be amazing for that. For some reason, the bugs are just scared of Yaz, I guess. Also great against other factions, but like just amazing too for having like such a clear effect on the bugs would be awesome. Okay, so quick tests.
By the trainings, by everything we know.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
Orders?
At your service. Move it, Jingvei!
Sure. Sir.
Even about setting the drones, I don't think it's working, because the game would probably be fucking lagging by now.
Forget about
if it was working. Oh, wait, hang on, what's this? Oh!
We got bugs!
Wait, what? Okay, yeah, something different's going on. Unless it's just they're placed in different positions, but I didn't think I was visible there. What's that? Hang on a sec. That's different. It may be because No, I didn't change the spawn, so... Oh, I just realized I've got a log too. Maybe I could use a log to see what's happening. Okay, this is different, so it's a good time to get the admin drone out and see what's going on. Because this might be what we're looking for. No, it isn't. Weird that they're behaving differently, though. We're not getting our reinforcements. Maybe I just drove up too far and they spotted me, though, because... Isn't that weird? Who's spotting you? Oh, I see what I did different. I see what I did different. Is I didn't scout with concealed Darby. I scouted with Tech, and Tech got spotted by these guys without Tech spotting them back because they have concealment. And then the Bombardier, like, I just passed turn 3 times around. The Bombardiers are like, oh, sick. It's also interesting that the rest of them aren't super coming towards me yet. I guess they kind of are. But anyway, still not working. So that means we change everything. That means we change everything now, and maybe that will fix this. Undeploy. At least we're kind of like, it's kind of like a slower way to test it like this. But it also means I get to actually figure out what's going on more responsibly. After a bunch of modding in my past, I've learned this is kind of the way you do it if you want to save time. You do the thing that feels like it's wasting more time now, but in the long run will save you a lot more time when an hour from now you're still tearing your hair out trying to figure out, like, why isn't this working? So changing one thing at a time like that, now I can go to enemy spawn area settings, just set that to 2, like the way the base defenses have them. Make sure that it's actually set. Reinforcement strength malt. Yeah, it didn't actually set there, which would have also driven me nuts. Oh no, there we go. Enemy spawn area settings 2. Yep. Okay. So let's move as fast. Unfortunately, it is so true. Unfortunately, it really is. Okay, deployed again. Hopefully once I figure this out too, I can just like apply it to every mission a lot more easily as I learn what the things do. Avoxus says quick fix saves a little time now. Therafix is a lot of time now, saves a lot of time later. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm in this for the longer haul with modding this game. I'm making my own overhauls, so definitely saves you and me time doing it this way. Even if it doesn't feel like it. Challenges. Now that's interesting. Changing the spawn areas, it's still working. Changing the spawn type is still working, but it's changed like what spawned where. Hopefully in a good way. I wonder if it's setting them around the objective area. No, because there's one in the objective area, so never mind. Voxel says bug fixing is so much harder than just doing it thoroughly the first time. It is. Ashley says how you version control. It ain't bad.
Trainings by everything we
it ain't great, but it ain't bad. Alright, I'm not even gonna move off the edge this
Sir.
time. Well, I will, that's what I did the first time this works. Yeah. So just to be thorough, I will actually.
Sir. Forget about me.
They should.
Orders?
Once we see something, you'll be the first to know.
Sir.
I'm gonna just remake the mod, I think. It's just not working anymore.
Forget about me.
Yeah. Why is not working?
Major?
Emptier than a dead camel out here.
Sir.
Why is not working? Why is not working?
No papers, no license, no nothing. Eyes on some
Monster bug!
bugs. Who, sir? Yeah.
I want to see that out of you, 103rd.
What is he trying to get to work? Like reinforcements on non-defense missions.
Who, sir? Oh, some buggerinos.
Buggerinos.
Oh, yeah.
And the annoying thing, as I was saying, is I had it working before, but now I've broken it and it isn't.
Vectoring.
But yeah, no infinite reinforcements coming in. Alright. Just gotta redo them one, I guess. Annoying! But, you know, get your Ace Combat music while I do it. Category says, I think the game rerolls the enemy placement if you save scum. It's if I mod it to be different, it rerolls it. I had a restart a mission yesterday and the enemy placement had moved. Okay, well yeah, maybe something different changed too. I think it's like XCOM, where if anything changes the seed, it does, but otherwise it doesn't. Camilla says, started just kind of driving Achilles around in circles in the open on bug missions. He draws with the Bombardier fire. Yeah, in the testing, funnily enough, I've been learning that vehicles don't die to Bombardiers like infantry, and once again, combined arms is not a suggestion in this game. Being infantry only, just like Broken Arrow, makes me very weak to Bombardiers and mortars and rocket trucks and shit. I need some armor to actually deal with that. And Bog's technical mobile doesn't count either. I need like actual armor. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Voxel. I love it. Means class 6 armor is also practically invulnerable. Oh, like to bombardiers. What's class 6 armor's like rating and durability? Do you know off the cuff of your head? off the cuff of your head. Enemy reinforcement spawn areas. The other thing, too, is it's always usually just you're missing, like, one thing. The one thing I haven't changed differently is I haven't changed the opposition spawn areas, and I wonder if I should try changing that. Camilla says 110 plus armor, 60 plus durability. Generic class 6 is 110 and 65. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not as much durability per person, but like per squad, if you had a full squad, that's more than the light carrier. So yeah, that'd be great for pushing through that shit. Yeah, that is a light max armor, Azul, you're right. Unmodded anyway. It's gonna change their spawn area. I'm just gonna make that new version, I guess, that I said I would do. So, MU, aliens, missions. Hold on. Okay, gonna make a new mod pack. MU aliens missions. Give it another try. Stats. So to do this, I'm going to want to go between those two mission types and just basically copy what's in the ones that already work. Aliens. Mission template, generate mission templates. So if I go to Alien Wildlife, Protect Settlement, Large Civ Base, and I look at what they've got set, I can basically, what I'll just do to be quick is I'll just screenshot for myself in the side here. I'm just going to screenshot like everything that they've got set for these mission types. I'm just going to like basically copy paste, I mean just about all of it over to this. And the reason I'm going to do this is because this is exactly what I did last night when I was figuring out how this works. And it worked. It just worked just like that, so... I know this works, it's just like apparently... When I tried to do it the proper way that wasn't fucked up this morning, apparently it was like, no. Beagle, I preferred it fucked up, said the mod... the Menace modding. No, Beagle, it was better when you fucked it all up. Fuck it all up again, apparently. For some fucking reason. But, you know, you miss, like, one thing, you forget, like, one thing. You just do, like, one thing different, and it's, like, it's all different. Oh, you know the thing that was different is I wonder... I wonder if the problem is the army I was telling it to use. Because the one change I did make when it was working is I had it using the test army that only has spiderlings in it. I didn't want to keep it that way, because I was like, well, I want you to have more enemies than just spiderlings going in. But I wonder if that's the problem. That'd be something worth before I rebuild this whole mod, actually, just testing again real quick. If I just throw in change which army, that was something I was doing last night, that worked. Yeah, that actually, ironically, ridiculously might be the problem. I go to Aliens Missions Busted, and I go to Stats. That might actually be the issue, which is silly, but, you know, makes sense, I guess. Alright. Oh, we're on all the Ace Combat 6 ones, I just realized, because we're on Shuffle, by the way. I'm gonna put it on Shuffle. Oh no, we were on Shuffle, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about, ignore me. I don't know a fucking thing I'm talking about. Aliens Missions... Looks like I've just lost the busted version now. Or it just didn't propagate right, okay. Well, that's kind of weird, but we won't worry about that too much. Alright, so I'll just go back to the one I was working on then, that works. And I'm just gonna change the army from Aliens Early to Aliens Test, and funnily enough, that may be the change I needed to make. Kenneth King says, anyone know why the black market sometimes has a discount? As far as I can tell, it's because of, like, truth. Yeah, I agree, DJ Virus, I agree. I'm kind of, like, tweaking that myself. I think it's not even that the vehicle supply costs are too high, it's just that they don't give you a cheap version, a cheap vehicle to use. I fixed that by giving myself a, by balancing the pirate truck to be way cheaper but way more flimsy. Like has no armor, basically. And that's been working out well for me, honestly. I can bring like a 150 cost, like effective vehicle, it just doesn't really have armor. But it still provides the utility that a vehicle can, which I really like. Alright, well I've changed which army it's using now, and maybe that will fix this. Possible armies, army template, alien early. Army template, alien, army alien test. Okay, try it again. We test it. We change things, we test it again. That's how it's done. Load it up once more. Yeah, I really like having the cheap technical Asagi. I'm kind of lowering the MRAP costs. Well, I haven't looked at MRAP costs yet, but I've lowered the MRAP to be... I don't know, I think its price might be okay once you have the cheaper option to work with. But I'm also making the MRAP, like, worse stats, but, you know, not as armored, but it has a bit faster movement, not as good as the pyrotechnical. And it can transport a squad again. I think that's one of the most important things, is the transporting a squad thing. That matters a lot, I reckon. Oop, did that break things, amusingly? That might have been the straw that broke Modded Menace's back, apparently. It's like, no, you're not allowed to do that. I was having this problem before, too. I might just have to remake the mod, because I think I have busted it beyond repair at this point. Busted it down. Asagi says, there's a ship upgrade that decreases vehicle deployment cost by like 15%. Yeah, that one is also cool. I haven't got to use it yet, though. Oh yeah, that's broken. I was having this last night as well after I made too many changes. If, I'm going to put a hard timer on this so we actually play some today. If it's been like 20 minutes from now, if it's like 11:30 and I still can't fix this, because I thought I'd be able to. If I still can't, I'm just going to take it on the chin and be like, alright, fuck it, we'll just play. But I'll probably just, instead of doing the reinforcement stuff today, I'll fix that later on my own. But I'll just do like, I'll just go through the missions and check the boxes that makes them actually attack me as a team. Because that alone makes things a lot more interesting. Just not as interesting as with the constant reinforcements trickling in too for bugs, but that's alright. You know, don't let perfect be the enemy of good. It's a stream. I do want to actually play some game today, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, I do. It's not just you, probably wants to see me shoot some shit. Though I don't feel guilty about it anymore, because now you guys can get the game for yourself. So, if this was pre-release, I'd feel way more anxious. I'd be like, oh my god. Beagle, they can't even play the game on their own. Show them the shit getting shot, but in this case, I think it's okay. It may also be that I set initial enemy reinforcement strength. No. Gonna be bet for how long till first turn, first mission? That's just mean. How dare you? Don't do that to me. Set beast, local. Let me just double check that I did not make a typo on what army. Yeah, army alien test should be correct. Should be correct, don't I? I think I'll just remake it real quick. Because otherwise it's just breaking. So again, it'll be faster to just do it right thing right now. Okay, so considering that just isn't really working at all, I'm just going to delete that version of the mod pack. Delete that. And I'll just make a new one. And get it done one way or another. Well, oh, no, I just said we won't get it done one way or another. We'll get it done in 20 minutes one way or another, or then we'll play. So it's not really one way or another, actually. I feel like I'm crazy now, though. I'm like trying to tell you, like, oh, it was so good last night, guys. Like, I showed you the screenshots. It was real. It was real. I'm not crazy. MU... Aliens missions, Beagle Rush, make it a new pack. Alright, so I'm just gonna copy the shit from the alien base missions, pretty much just verbatim, I think. That's how I'm gonna handle it this time. Again, that's what I did last night, and that's what worked. Alright, I've got my screenshots on the side. People slowly losing it as it mods. People like up all night modding and then comes to you delirious in the morning like, oh, I had the most peak shit, it was great. And then you look at what he's showing you, it's just like, it's not even working, it's just complete trash. Beagle, what are you talking about? You haven't done anything. What are you trying to tell us, Beagle? You've done nothing. No, believe me, it was so peak. It was so peak, guys. It was working, I'm not crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna set it to exactly what the base defense version is. Enemy reinforcement spawn area settings needs to be 255. Max and current enemy strength needs to go down to 0. I wonder if that was broken too. Should probably be fine. Okay, unused enemy reinforcement strength is 0. We won't read out those things, those are spoilers. Didn't touch them the first time. Enemy spawn area settings 2. The rest shouldn't need to be touched. So I will just touch that. Enemy start in sleep mode. No! Enemy start in sleep mode is the enemy. We hate that. The whole time when I was like asking, complaining to all the IED sweep mission types, like, oh chat, I just wish we could mod this so they actually like come at you. Turns out, it's just a checkbox. It's something they already made happen in the game, and they just like put a checkbox on it so it doesn't happen, because I guess they didn't want them all enveloping you too early, you know? Alright. Army template. Army alien test. Late 10. I think you're just getting extremely unlucky, Usagi. That's weird. I haven't heard of that bug. Is all I can say. I haven't heard of that one at all. We need to add more spawn areas. Alright, and that should be everything. Start with... Test. Okay, scroll down. Spawn areas. Enemy frozen spawn reacts. No. Leave that as it is. Okay, yeah, that should be everything like that. And I just need to do the area type so that they actually, like, have places to spawn. And then we should be sorted. So I've just got to do the opposition spawn areas. And then the reinforcement spawn areas. And if I do all that, it'll hopefully work like it did last night. Hopefully. We hope. Just gonna take some more screenshots. ETA, guys, I'm being realistic. Probably like 6 minutes till we're in and testing this. But I've been known to be fucking wrong, so it might take 10. I've been known to be fucking wrong. It has happened in the past. Menace says mods ready? Yes! Thanks to POS giving us very cool tools. Yes, it does. And I am just modding up one right now. What else might I need to change here? That should be all good. Okay, screenshots of these. So I can copy them. Usagi says killing a hive queen is like the only achievement I don't have. Good for you, honestly. Good for you that you have all the other ones, though. This. Excellent 6 9 we can wait. Yeah, well, thank you. They've been waiting like an hour now, though, so that's why I said if I'm not done in 15 minutes, we're just gonna start playing, because we can't be all modding all the time right now. There must be reality. We must have reality checks of how much I just otherwise I'll spend, you know, a whole 5-hour stream just being like, guys, I'm so close, I've almost got it working. And then in fact he did not almost have it working. 5324. 5342. Alright, we'll do 5342. I wrote my numbers up top too. Man user spawn 340. Ramp start around 3. Enemy ramp strength mult 5. This is when I broke it. Never mind. Ignore all that. Alright, let me just, like, paste in these changes, which should be the last changes need to be made here to test this out. If it doesn't work, I'm kind of getting out of ideas on how the hell I got it to work the first time. Which would be so cruel if, like, I couldn't get it to work again, honestly. After tasting that excellence of being like, no, I can't ever have it again. Like, what I did last night is I kind of fucked it up. I kind of fucked it up so that they didn't even have, like, a normal spawn anymore. And, like, I think it's the main thing I avoided doing this time. But maybe I needed to fuck it up in that way to make it work, who knows. I'm gonna set, let's see, right now it's area type 0 for opposition spawn area. I'm gonna at least set it to 5. And change the other things I changed about it, I think. Base expand 0. Cluster expand 1. Border width 3. Border height. That's done. I'm gonna add the new reinforcement spawn areas. And if this doesn't work, I have like one more thing to try. And if that doesn't work, I'm out of ideas and we'll just play. We'll just play. Well, we'll just play with me turning off those checkboxes. That is, to let the enemy actually attack us in missions and not just be kind of told by overhype like, no, don't you come in. That's not fair or something. No, don't listen to the devs. AI, go ahead and hit me hard. I wanna. Okay, 5. And if I don't, I'll fix it myself. 5, 3, 4, 2. These should be last changes to make. Five, 3, 4, 2. All right, that should do it. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, I have one more thing to try, and then I'm probably gonna give up on it for now. So pray that it works, because it's really fucking cool when it works, honestly. Pray for me. Mods. Alright, it's loaded. Let's load up. Fingers be crossed that the beautiful excellence is about to come straight to our veins. Yeah, definitely to Ronaldo. Carrying 180 kilos of dog food, you can't call Beegs that. Also not sure what was causing the crash, which is a separate issue, so hopefully it doesn't happen again either. Okay, so you can see this time of what I've changed to the opposition spawn area, how I've made it be like, it's kind of interesting in its own way, but I've made it be like the thing where they're all coming at you in like a base, like a base defense, but I've only given them one flank. There's other things I can do to make it like all around as well. I don't mind this right now. I can fix this again later. So long as we actually see the reinforcements come in, I can tweak from there, right? The main thing is just getting the damn reinforcements to work again.
Of the way back, ready to go.
That's the main thing that's got... Oh, yeah, and there we go. Boom. See? Instantly. Yes. Okay. Okay, instantly working.
Sir.
They were not on the screen.
Eyes open.
They are literally spawning on the map edge on me as we go here.
At your service.
That is what I was looking for, I think. Yes. Yes.
Bugs.
Yeah, it's cool that you can like mod it that way too, KGW. Hey.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we have ignition. It be working. It be working. It be working. Let me see how well it's working. I want to see if it's working on all edges of the map. But it be working. Let me just do this for a sec. Oh, good, 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 good. I was starting to really think I was just starting to really be gaslit there. And I was never gonna get this to work again. All right. Oops. You back up the save? Yeah, I backed up the save for this too. Oops. So we can see a bunch of buggos here. Set up our admin bots, watching all the sides. Yep, you got some there. You got some over here. Cool! Yes! Look at this! Yes! Yes, they're everywhere! Exactly what I wanted. They're in the trees. Yes, they're in the corners, they're in the trees, they're coming from everywhere. You can see there's way too many of them, which is what I meant. Like, I had it working like this last night, and I was like, okay, a bit too much though. Like, let's bring it down a bit to like a couple a turn. What the unholy hell is that? That's how I'm rebalancing bug missions, baby. Rebalancing bug missions to be like Helldivers, where you're under alert all the time, where there's constantly more bugs coming in to get you. Yes! And if we pass turn, we should even see more of them coming in, I think. Hello. Bugs! Kill the bugs. They can shoot so slow.
Major, keep your eyes on this Marine.
Orders?
Bugs.
At your service.
And you literally see them coming in each turn too. Yeah, it is. It is pulled up.
Shoot.
Okay, so just want to watch it keep happening for a second, but this is looking good. The main thing, really.
Orders?
At your service.
I don't see more of them spawning yet. Slight concern, perhaps.
Sir.
Trying to like keep track of them, but I don't see more of them coming yet. Oh no, there you go. See, every time it goes to an edge like that, it's like showing you another one has spawned, I think. I can also, before I pass turn, just have a look. Like, I think that's... I don't think those were there before. I think these are 2 new ones, perhaps. Still testing. Yeah. Like, I think within 3 tiles of the border is the new ones. These guys may not be a new one. But I think this Congo line definitely has some new ones.
Orders?
At your service.
You're gonna have to save Darby if I want to pass turn.
Lay shot for me!
You got 1 in that corner right now.
Back at that bug good.
I just need to like be more mindful to see if there's like actually more coming or not. I think they can spawn mid-turn too. Yep, there you go. See 2 more again. Perfect. I wonder if the flow is about right, because I wonder if they can choose where to spawn, like, or if it's just random. Like, I wonder if they're actually... They may be picking to spawn here because it's closer to me. Which, if so, this is like a fine level because it's only like 3 at a time. Oh, then there's also these ones. So it's not only 3 at a time because there's like a bunch at the start. How the hell do you have ammo for all this? So I'm going to give myself more ammo for the guns. But also, we're not going to have this many. We're going to bring it down. This is just to make sure it works. That's great. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. Really all we need to do now to fully fix it will be to just get the aliens back spawning, you know, normally around the map as we want them to. And then lower the amount of reinforcements per turn to a sane level. And if we can do both those things, hey, we're done. Like, that's it. That's what I want to do. Hell yeah. Okay, so undeploy. I mean, we know it works now. That's the good thing. I'm probably even going to, like, back that. I'll probably even, like, back those changes up. Can I copy this? There's no, like, copy mod pack. Oh, hang on. Yeah, export mod pack. I want to back up this version of it so that then if it fails, yeah, as Molly says, back up the working version. Yeah, now I can see what's working. I'm also going to, like, double back it up. I'm going to screenshot it and put it in my Discord I've been using for this backing up process. And then that way, you know, hopefully I don't have to go through this pain of like, oh, what were the working settings again, you know? Boom. I'm so pleased. Is this the mod doing this? Yeah, we're modding it. We're modding. So, we've got that working. Now, what did I say? The 2 things I had to do? Keep me focused here. What were they? They were... Make the enemies spawn normally again. That's the first thing we'll do, is we'll make the enemies spawn normally again. And then once we've done that, we will bring down the number of, like, enemies spawning as well. What I can do is I can, maybe rather than sending it back to, like, area type all over the place, maybe I can just, like, extend how far they can deploy. Like, I've got all these things, like, when I'm setting the area type to the deployment area, Here's what I've got. I'll tell you what I've got, and then you can try to help me figure out what we should change to extend what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to take that map border they've got up there and extend it downwards so that it covers like 66% of the map on me. So that they're like, that's kind of like their side of the map that they're coming from fluff-wise, but they can spawn pretty much anywhere they want, as long as it's not within like sight range of my LZ. Now to do that, here's what we can change. We can change area type, offset of area type, which right now is 3x 100y, base expand 0, cluster expand 1, border width 3, border height 100%, and then rect, which I think means rectangle, and it's like x min, y min, width, and height. I'm thinking if I just extend the border width like by a bunch, that may be the simple solution here. Like if border width is 3, I think that's them saying like, okay, when they come in from the border, they're spawning 3 tiles from the border as reinforcements. So I would imagine all I need to do to get what I want to have happen is just go, how many tiles would we want to be in from the border? 10, 20, 30, maybe 40, maybe like 50 tiles. If I change it to border width 50, hopefully that will kind of get what I want to have happening here. Let's see. Save. If not, see how we go. Definitely important we get this working first, though, before we fuck around with anything else. Okay, that didn't update yet. Hold on. Because otherwise, we're going to... Oh, it did update. Never mind. Because otherwise, we're going to change stuff, and then, like... Otherwise, we'll change stuff, and then, you know, we won't know what's working or what isn't anymore. Okay, it's back on. Let's get back in there. And we should be able to see this one even without loading into the mission. This should show up on the planning screen, so this will be quicker to test at least. All we need to do is load the mission again and have a look what the briefing says. And if it worked, we will see it immediately. And then we just need to test if the reinforcements still work with it. Hey! How about that, right? Easy as that. Okay, so you can see that was too far. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, I overestimated how many tiles are in the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, map's not as big as I thought it was. So I'd say probably around 30 would be fair. But we could give it a little bit more. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. I get to be the Long War person now, deciding like how close should enemies get to be to your LZ that I always complain about when I play Long War. That was 43, I think I said, sanity check. Let's go back by at least 11, because that's their longest range detector unit. So go back 42. Oh, well, I don't need to count. I didn't count that, but that would be 40, 32. But we'll go backwards. 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32. So, wait, no, I don't need to count it because, yeah. Anyway, 32, 31. 30 was about right then. We could do 31. I could probably also start fucking with the missions to give you, like... I mean, that's the thing. I could fuck with the missions too and make a completely different kind of menace setup, where rather than it always being every single mission you always start at the south side, we could rebalance it to be like, you can kind of pick your LZ really wherever you want. I mean, hell, I might even be able to put little, like, isolated boxes of deployment zone in different spots, like, you know, like, 3-tile DZ here, 3-tile DZ here, 3-tile DZ here. Total Geek says scope creep resist. No, I'm not going to do it right now, but good call. But I just think that's interesting too, potentially, the idea of, like... I think it was really interesting when I first heard about Menace's briefing system, the idea of being like, oh, we'll be able to, like, pick where we land. And in the end, in practice, it's kind of more like, you kind of just pick where on the side of the bottom of the screen you get the start in every mission. But maybe we could think about doing it differently. Like, you could be like, okay, you could just have, like, a much bigger, like, Vanguard by default. Or you could have the same narrow band, but you could have, like... It could be, like, opposite, like, of the defense missions, where it's like you could start on any map edge and just go how you want to go. You'd have to rebalance some of the objectives for that, so it depends what mission types you allow that for. But just interesting that we could do it. Anyway, that's great. Let's just set that number back to be more sane. Panic says, are these mod tools anywhere publicly available? They aren't publicly available yet, despite the fact that everyone involved with them wants them to be, because of some conditions with Dev and Publisher right now. But as soon as we can like work out a courteous way to do so, I say we. I'm not one of the admins of that. Basically, as soon as they can figure out realistic and courteous way to get that out to everyone about, you know, being really rude to the devs or the publisher. They want to get out to everyone, and they're talking about that every day in the mod Discord right now, trying to ride that line because they want to get it out to you immediately. Because modding is an inevitability. Like it's not like, you know, I think there's the worry right now of like, oh, you know, if the mods come out immediately, it's gonna, you know, make it harder for the devs to get proper feedback in early access and stuff, and all these sorts of things, all these worries. But the issue is, it's inevitable. Like, people are already modding the game, just not with as good tools right now, and it's more dangerous because they're just passing around DLLs that have no security on them to players, which could be viruses. And it's just taking more effort to do this stuff. So it's definitely like this kind of like philosophical problem they're wrestling with right now, and not just with themselves. But they want to get it out as soon as possible. If you want to like keep your ear out for it, I'll have to ask them if they have like any like way people can follow the progress, because hopefully very, very soon it'll be available. I would be really surprised if within 2 weeks it's not public for everyone. But sorry, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, if you lose track of it, just always know you can come back here. Just ask me in a week or two, or just ask me every day. Is it out yet? Is it out yet for everyone? I will let you know. And I'll carry on. I've already this morning sent a message to them showing how people in my chat really want it, and I'll keep pushing for it to be as soon as possible for you guys too. Everyone should be able to mod. Everyone should be able to mod the game as much as I can right now. I'm very privileged again to have this. Egan says, is it viable with mod tools to have enemy reinforcements show up just in turn limit? Yes! Yes, that's what we're going to do as well. That's what we're going to do next. Because now that we know it works, we're going to go to the intended balance, which is alien reinforcements start on turn 3, but they don't stop coming. They like come till turn 100. We're going to bring back the spawn zone so that they can spawn at border width. We'll call it 32 for now. Border width 32. Okay, and then all we need to do then is just test if the reinforcements are still working. If the reinforcements are still working, we quickly come back here. We lower them until it feels like a sane amount. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Panics. Absolutely. Game turns into a K-Walk after 20 hours on the hardest difficulty. It's too easy to mouse to unlock the enemies. Yeah, and suppression is to unlock. Yeah, 100%. That's what I've been saying the whole time too, and it's why I've been balance modding like from day one, or almost from day one of early access release. Completely agree with you. And it's like what I'm doing to the bugs right now is making bugs way less farmable. It's just no fun when the game's armies or enemies are easy to farm once you learn it. Like, they're hard at first, but you learn it, and it's like, okay, like, this is just a chore at this point. And, you know, people accuse me of masochism, but that's why it's not about masochism for me. It's just about, it's what makes the games fun. It's the opposite. I want to have fun. This is why I do it this way. Okay, we're going to set the enemy army points down back to 1 as well. I also look forward to when these tools are public, I can just show it on screen to you and not have to worry about like doing this weird thing I'm doing here where I don't show you and it's like a radio play. But until then, I feel like it's probably for the best I do it this way. Carlos says, I accuse you of masochism because it's funny. I mean, that's entirely fair. That, of course, is entirely fair, my friend. Mission template. Bugs would be super dangerous if warriors are the weakest variant. I mean, the big thing I'm really hoping to get access to soon, because the mod kit's still getting built as we go, and I'm doing a lot of the beta testing feedback. The big thing that we've been on the cusp of for a while, and I'm hoping, crossing my fingers for, is the ability to access army lists and then clone new units, because then I don't have to do this thing anymore I'm doing where it's like, oh, I just got to work with the enemy types the devs gave us. But instead, I can just straight up be like, okay, here's 50 new kinds of variants and different types of alien or pirate or rogue army with their complete own stats, perks even, yes, item loadouts, AI, names, icons, everything, and potentially, once I get the models for it, models and textures and even sounds. It's all there, and we're on the cusp of it, I think, and that would be so cool to fill out the Combined Arms gaps in all their rosters and give them cool stuff. Like the thing we talked about yesterday, the Baneling bug that blows up into smoke when you kill it, would be awesome. Kagura says, I wouldn't worry, BB was also easier at the start. Oh, you mean during, like, the early access period? See, I wasn't there for that, so that's interesting to me. I didn't know that at all. Is that true? That's cool. I really didn't know that. Maybe I'm points of malt. It's proving harder to change than I thought. Okay, yep, cool. Go back. Change it. Alright, we can just test it like this, I think. Deploy it again. Hey, let me says give Spiderlings for triple the models. Yeah, that's... I don't know if you've seen me play against them before, but that's one of the things I've done. Is not triple, because unfortunately right now the engine has a limitation where you can't go over 9 in any squad for any reason, it seems. But I have maxed them out to 9. It would be cool if you could go like 18 Spiderlings in a squad, though. I agree, that'd be interesting. Have you Warriors leaps yet? No, I've just been focusing on this reinforcement thing this morning. Which we've got working, and I'm just trying to like dial in to be playable now. And then we'll probably play this mission again to test it, though with a completely different loadout. Okay, so that's working. That looks like 32 like I asked. Perfect. Perfect. It might be a little bit further than I thought, but yeah, that's basically perfect. So now they're spawning the way we want them to normally spawn on a normal mission type, but hopefully we'll test this and they'll still have the reinforcements. Kagra says there was a time when quick hands worked with shields and BB. Imagine the power.
Protectors of the way back, ready to go!
Sing is so hype. Sing is king. Let me just make the audio play while I'm alt-tab as well. Alright, just doing the watch bots. Getting our admin bot set up to watch for testing. Sing is so fucking hype though. Sing literally comes out the dropship going like, let's fucking go. Now I believe this time I set it to round 3 spawns for the reinforcements. So we shouldn't see them yet.
Sir!
Just move up
Okay.
while we're waiting.
These motherfuckers.
Ooh, there's like warriors right there. Yeah, of course, because their
Orders.
spawns are different than what I'm used to
Moving to waypoint.
for this mission, which is also interesting. Yeah.
Guardsmen at the ready.
So what we're expecting to see here
Forget about
is
me.
we like just chill for until turn 3 and then reinforcements start hitting.
Yeah.
Dashiai says make Spiderling models a 2D cat JPG for arachnophobia mode. That'd be a great mod. Agreed. Okay, warriors are fucking off.
Yeah.
Eyes open.
I love fucking with AI too. I look forward to playing with that more.
Sir!
I think in B-mod, that's what first got me into it, is I spent like literally months modding the AI for B-mod. It was so fun. We should be starting to see Spiderling reinforcements now. I'm not sure if those are some. A little bit worrying if they weren't there already. I probably should have counted. Oh, no, yeah. See? You can see it's working. Okay. I should have kept count of how many, to be honest. But let's start now. So we see one Spiderling here. One Spiderling here. Stinger here. Oh, the Stinger can't be because I've got only one Spiderlings now. So Spiderling here. So what is that? 3 Spiderlings so far, not counting the Stinger. Maybe a 4th one here. Yep, 4th one. 4th Spiderling. Just check here because they like to like throw one in here too. Okay, not this time. 4 Spiderlings so far. Just pass turn and see if more show up.
Eyes open.
At your service.
Sir! Yeah.
Yep, there was another one there I didn't count, I think. 5. Alright, next turn. How many more do we got? Any? Okay, so that was 5 last turn. I think this one was from before. So we got 1 new one I can see. I think that's a new one too, spawning there in the trees. So another new one. That one was there before, I think. I think this one is new. 3. I think that was new. 4. I think we're looking at like 4 to 5 per round. So I reckon if... first of all, this was just a test if it was still working, which it is, so great. Use the count on the destroy side objective. Well, actually, the really good thing is that these don't fuck up this objective, which I was worried they would, because otherwise this rebalancing would make these side objectives impossible. But actually, the reinforcement ones don't, which is perfect. Anyway, so it works, and we seem to be getting about 4 per turn. We did last time, went to 038. Yeah, I think that's because I was adding them manually, though. They were earlier. Oh, I don't know then. Maybe... Oh, maybe it's just because I... Okay, let's see.
Forget
Maybe...
about
I
me.
had it working differently the other night, but maybe it's just because, like, I killed enough? I don't know. Like, it's not going up from 12 now, you see?
Major?
Guardsmen at the ready.
Yeah, stuff we can hopefully add, Hellamaze. You can already add perks and shit. Oh no, they spotted the drone. Leave the drone alone. I think probably just bring it down
Stay in the fight!
a little bit on the number of spiderlings per turn. Or like the next thing to test would be to go test if we can put the other army in and still have it work. If we can put the other army in and still have it work, then it won't just be spiderlings. So just spiderlings right now is good to add more chaff. But it's kind of like a little bit one note. It's probably fine for today. Like, I don't need to make it perfect. Remember that thing about enemy of good and all? Don't worry about the army test changes now. Let's just, let's not get carried away for today. Let's just, like, lower the rate of them coming in a little bit. And then I think just play with that. How do you mod the game? POS mod tools are awesome. Okay, yeah, boom. I think just, like... I wonder if they're spawning over there to get the drone now, too. That's funny. Yeah, right. Just, like, lower the amount of them coming in, like, a sweetie little bit. Helmet says burrowing tunnels and bugs can use to travel around. That'd be great. I agree. They do have a little bit of concealment on them, which kind of works like that, but not fully. But it's kind of like having that. Hi, Fernandez says the enemy of good is just not being good enough. Okay, so right now my enemy reinforcement strength per round mult is 0.18. I don't think that's stacking every turn. I'm not sure. I don't think so. So if 5 per turn is too many, let's say I want 2 or 3. We'll start with 3. We'll err on the side of being a little bit harder, I guess. Err on the side of being a little bit easier, because the mission's hard enough already. They don't all have to be meat grinders. Then if I want to go down from 5 to 2 of those per turn, then 0.18 as the factor should come down to what? Should come down to... 18 divided by 5, Eagle. 18 divided by 5 is 4, 8, 12, 16, not quite. It's like 3.5 or something, right? Because it'd be 4 times 6, or is it just 3? 4 times, 4 times 6, 12, sorry, not 4 times 6. 4 times 3, sorry, is 12. Jesus, I know the meme is I'm bad at math, but I just, like, completely rushed myself into being worse at, like, elementary school math. Sorry, 4, 8, 12. I meant 4, 16. So it's a little much. So it's probably, like 0.10 is what I want for that. It's pathetic because I could have just, like, Google calculated that, but I was trying to be like, Beagle, it's grade school math. Like, come on, you can do it. Unfortunately, the truth is, like, no, Beagle couldn't do it, it turns out, which is really perturbing. Hey, Google, let me become more reliant on machines and not a real person anymore. Google, what is 3/5 of, or 2/5 of 0.18? Basically, of 18. 0.072. Real? What's 2/5 of 18? Yeah, 7.2. So if I make it 7, or 0.07, that's... I'll make it 0.08, and we'll just go from there, I think. That's probably going to be what I want. Poss says we even needs math in a balance mod. Hey, Poss. Poss, I've been throwing your name at them too when they ask you about the stuff. I hope you don't mind. When they're all like... First of all, when they're like, how could you do this? And I'm like, this wonderful person. And they're like, how do we get it? And I'm like, well, that's... I haven't said your name there, but I've been saying that's a thing that the mod community that is developing has been trying to figure out indeed and is wrestling with. But we're just about... we just figured out some cool stuff to rebalance the aliens, Poss. Which has been cool and very fun. Save that. I don't think there's anything else I need to change, right? I just wanted to lower their strength. I wasn't going to fuck around with the different army lists right now. Because I can't change the army list right now anyway, and just leave it on the one that works, so just spiderlings for now. So save that. I found a fix for my null fields bug as well, Poss, which has been good. I found a way to, like, work around it, so there's not a problem anymore, which has been good. Combined with the fact that all of the stuff you improved, I think, is just a way to, like, work with that better. Okay, 0.08 strength per round mult. Let's do one final test, just to make sure it's still working, and then I'm just going to play the mission. Huzzah! He's going to play the fucking mission. And even though it is the same one as yesterday, I just want to do it again, even just for testing purposes. Did I get any like really cool loot out of the one yesterday? I don't think I did, right? I could just like make this the new canon run too. I don't know, but it might be too hard. Just do a test run, I guess. Just do a test run. It might be too hard, and then the people who made it through would feel bad. So, oh wait, did I even remember to? Hang on, I don't think I even remember to undeploy, redeploy this. That would have been funny. Yeah, it's not even deployed. Hang on. My bad. I got excited that we've like finally had this going the way we wanted it. I got excited. All right, it's on now. I also got to remember to take off the admin skybot after this. Boss says, so cool to see the mods flowing. If we don't get a timeline for Puddin' Horse. Boss says, Superboss says, if we don't get a timeline for Puddin' Horse, who is the publisher, by the way, guys, of the game. Boss says, I'm thinking I might just need to release modding and be the bad guy again like I was in Battle Brothers. Yeah, I do kind of stand with you on that. Like, I will, as they say these days, I will stand on the business, fellow kids. And I will say, I've agreed with Boss in private about this already. I will say it here as well, that modding is an inevitability. I think a lot of attempts have already been made to be courteous to the publisher and dev in that sense. But I think, like, there's already people who are not being courteous, plus who are just out there doing it already in worse ways that is more dangerous for the end user. Like, it's an inevitability. People want to mod games, especially here in 2026. But I mean, even, you know, even back in, like, when I was born, even back in the 90s, modding is just, like, the God-given right of all players of games in the end. Whether it's a literal legal right that the studios or devs or publishers want to give you or not, it just is going to happen. And, you know, without modding, I would not enjoy games nearly as much as I do. I literally rely on modding to enjoy games to this degree, so... At the end of the day, it's not fair for someone like me to be the only one to have access to this as well. And it's just something that... It's kind of something that people need. It's like a need. It is a need.
By the drills, Guardsman.
And you're
By
just
the
providing the
trainings,
tool there.
By everything we know.
Egan says the right is given by God, not by the publisher. That's right. Exactly. It is literally... I'm not religious, but it's actually like the rare, non-hyperbolic use, I guess, of the God-given right thing. It is our God-given right to mod. It is. No nation, no government, no publisher, no dev can take it away. It is a God-given right. I do agree with that. I must stand by that as a fact of the universe. Absolutely. Let's put the admin bots up one more time. Hopefully for the last time, because as long as we still see spawns, we should see less now, but as long as we still see spawns, we're good. I should try to count how many are there first this time. K-Book says that sounds a bit melodramatic. Yeah, you might have noticed it was on purpose, but I also do still feel that way. Corner. No mods, no masters. And then we're actually going to get to play this for a test. I think it'll be fun. No mods, no masters. UN recognizes right to life, right to religion, and a right to mod video games. Alright. So, we've got all our shit in here. Now, let's just do a proper count. No spiderlings on the borders. Just count whatever spiderlings we can even see. 1. Spiderlings are the only things that can be reinforced right now. 1, 2, 3 spiderlings total. Interesting, there's a bombardier over here. That's all I can see. Just check here just in case there's one, but I don't think there is. There's a lot of soldiers. Yeah, I'm just doing testing. Paul says add that to all the constitutions. It's the open source thing. Code running on your computer should be yours to modify. Yeah. That's right. Alright, yeah, like just start... just move up a little bit from the border. And then just start passing turns. And on turn 3... just confirm that we still see the reinforcements, confirm that it's like at a level we feel is okay. I might sit still for a little bit and see if it ramps up over time, because that was another concern I had. I wasn't sure if the parameter I'm tweaking is stacking every turn or if it's just staying that way every turn.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Eyes open.
At first I thought it was stacking every turn, like building up more reinforcements every turn. I'm starting to think it just is what it is though. It's also interesting to see like how the spiderlings spawn. Like I don't see. Okay, those might be new ones, I think. Yeah, we've got. They may be the ones we saw before, but I counted what? Was it 3 or 4 before, chat? Because now we've got 1, 2, 3. Give me some eyes in the town too. 4. I don't know if there's any new ones yet. 5? Those are warriors. I think 4 is what I counted before, isn't it?
Oh, once we see something.
But they do look like new ones. I just don't have a very good memory to know if they were there in that spot before. 1, 2. These definitely look like reinforcements, don't they? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe not. I'm actually not seeing new ones spawn. Interesting. And it was working just a second ago. All I did is lower the amount of them per turn. I have an idea of what I think might be causing this.
Forget about
We'll just give it a few more turns just to make sure. Oh, hang on. DJ Virus says, hold shift before pressing F to end everyone's turn. Oh god, that's scary. I'm gonna unbind that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, slowly they are adding more. Oh yeah, look, 7. It's just slow. I wonder if it is stacking then.
Orders?
It may be ramping up over
Emptier than
turns.
a dead camel out here.
Gives you a warning?
Sir.
Interesting. I mean, it's cool that it's an option. So that's 7. I'm starting to lose count. There's too many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What I should do actually is probably delete them as they're coming in too, though it's not though that's not a perfect way to test. Good to know, DJ Virus. So the warning, that's not too scary, I guess. That hotkey, that's nice. Actually quite handy. Because they're all clustering on the side there. We might bring it back up a little bit. This seems like it's too few now, maybe. But overall, they're still complementary. Like, it's not like we need to be swarmed in these things. Like, maybe better too few than too many. Like, this is still adding, like... It's turn 7 and it's still added, like, 8 extra spiderlings to rush me. Good that it's still working, too. Alright,
Hostiles.
I think what we'll do is we'll just... I'll creep it up to, like, 0.10 instead of 0.8.
Major. We got men down out here.
I'll creep it up a little bit. And then we'll just play. It's time. We're going to play this mission properly. We played this one already yesterday, but we're going to play it again as a test mission. And we'll see how we go. Because I think it's fun to play the same mission twice and see how different the vibe feels too. Okay, so let's take off the admin skybot. Just make a slight adjustment here. And be groovy. So I put enemy reinforcement strength from RAM alt down to 0.8. I'm going to creep it back up to 0.10. That's as high as we'll go for now. Save. Enemy reinforcement strength from 10. Okay, great. Save that. Double check that it's actually been saved. Enemy reinforcement for RAM alt 0.1. Yes. Okay, great. Undeploy. Redeploy. I'm pleased that this is working, because this really does make the missions more interesting for me, and hopefully I'll get to actually show you that now. I'm going to play it, and it's going to be like the most dog shit thing ever, and be like, Beagle, you were not cooking. No, it was a lot of fun last night. It was very different. Okay, yeah, we're going to load it. We're going to give it a try. Yeah. Savage says, I'm happy to put a company on a ban list if it's hostile to modding. Yeah, in certain ways, like, it's a bit different, especially when you're dealing with indies, and people you want to have good relationships with, and people you know have good hearts. But it does fundamentally still come back to me for that same thing. It's that same genre as when a giant, you know, evil corporation, like, you know, when all the, like, music corps or whatever, like, no, like, we will never allow, you know, streaming of music for free. You should, you know, if they had their way, you'd pay $1 every time you listen to a song on the radio in royalties, right? If they could get away with it. But then you look at present day, and, like, Spotify is everything. Netflix is everything. It's just a thing where, especially if you've grown up with this for like a couple of decades, you've been through it and you know how it goes, where it's like the companies try to be too greedy or too controlling of what you can do with their thing that they're putting out to you. And then piracy goes rampant and people just do it anyway because it's going to happen whether you like it or not. And then they go, oh my god, piracy is killing us, but they can't stop it. And then they come around to being more convenient. But ultimately it's about convenience as well, right? Modding is a little bit different there, where it's not just how you're getting the content, because game piracy is totally different to modding a game. But it's a similar kind of thing to me in terms of, like, being like, oh, we're gonna shut this down. It's like, you really can't. Like, you can make it really hard for people, you can, like, make it way more annoying for people, but you really can't just say, oh, my whim is you will never mod my game, and have people be like, okay. Anyway, let's play the mission now. So, this is our little testy run. Let's do it. Let's do our little testy run. Now, I changed things up here. You might notice a little spoiler here, too, which is, while I was testing this last night, I was getting schwacked the first time. Because for those of you who are just joining us now, I'll once again show what happened to me when I was first testing this last night, this concept of rebalancing bug missions where they're constantly reinforcing you from all sides. And it was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. It was way too much, and that's why I rolled back a lot of my changes to make the bugs faster and have more action points and have their attacks cost less AP, because it was no longer necessary. All that shit, really, as we saw yesterday, doesn't really even help them that much when you can just fight them alone. So it wasn't even necessarily making the game more interesting anyway, because you can still cheese them like we saw yesterday on this mission. But then all you really need to do is just make them actually fucking attack you and, you know, also bring in more reinforcements. And when the AI is actually has the chain unleashed and is actually allowed to just push you when they know where you are, the aliens are way more scary because they just fucking swarm you naturally. But by default, a lot of the missions just have that turned off of a checkbox, and they're told to basically just sit still. It's called sleep mode. They're told to just sit still and basically wait till you find them. There's like Roman sleep mode, but I think even with Roman sleep mode, they don't come out of sleep mode. They just like might bumble into you, but they won't call for help really from their friends. And we saw that yesterday, where it's like, you know, we just got kind of creep up, fight one bug at a time, maybe two if we're unlucky, and then we just have to like bug hunt all of them for like 30 boring turns. And all you need to do is just turn these checkboxes off on the mission type you're playing. And it's different. It's like, they don't cheat, they don't run at you from the start, but as soon as they detect you, they will start using their forces as an overall army to come towards you and start fighting you and killing you. Or do whatever their AI's told them to do per unit. And Endless Soren asks, can we get a mod so the pirates stop running around in circles around me? Yes! Yes, exactly. This is kind of like that. There's other things there you want to do, like change their weights, because there's AI weights per unit that tells them, like, should I avoid the player's line of sight? Should I peek in and out of cover? Should I be more careful of myself and more aggressive? Stuff like that. That's the other half of it. But yeah, I mean, like, that's all they really needed. So again, if you check the changelog of my Menace mod, menmods, you'll see I've grayed out stuff that isn't in play anymore, and I've just cut out all of, like, almost all of the changes that made them faster, because it was too much. They were just diving out of the fog that I couldn't see them coming on all sides, and just enveloping me and just killing me next turn, or even that turn. And that's why I also changed my loadout when testing here. So a little bit of spoilers, you can see how I ended up hiring another pilot to try a double truck run. And it turned out to be Rera, who, if the seed is the same, I think we'll get next time we hire a pilot for real too. But yeah, I was trying double vehicles to get through it, because I was like, damn, this is fucked. In the end, I just needed to like take their stats back down again and make the reinforcements less crazy, I think. But this will be my first test run since getting into a state that I feel like is kind of doable now, that isn't insane. So I'm bringing Bog with the light troop carrier, the autocannon, and the MMG. We could also just play on after this and keep Rera if I wanted. Did I sell anything dumb to get to this point? Yeah, I think I sold some shit I don't want to have sold. So this won't be a cannon run either way. It'll just be a test run. I will reload the other run because I sold a bunch of shit because it's just a test save. But we're still going to play this mission for the test. So if you're a raffled squaddy and you die in this mission, don't worry, it's not going to count. This is just a little VR training mission. But anyway, yeah, Bog here with this. How much would Rera cost? Because she's got the better stats for killing bugs. She's got accuracy and discipline for each enemy destroyed. He's 284. If I gave you the exact same loadout as him, what would we be looking at? He's 284. Is he, like, actually 284? Yeah, he's 284. That's his age, by the way. This, and this. 375. Yeah, I mean, that's the fucking Bog savings. Wow. That's almost 100. Bog savings are crazy. Bog savings are fucking crazy. God damn. Alright, so we're running it like this, though. We've got Bog in the LTC. I was testing, like, I was running him, like, without the pirate truck, because it actually let him take some hits, which is becoming important because of the bombardier bugs, for instance, just kill infantry, but the tank can kind of take some hits from them. They can take, like, 6 or 7 hits before it even starts taking health damage. Got the autocannon for shredding bugs in general, but then I've got, also I wanted to take the LTC so I could fit a light MMG on as a backup weapon, because otherwise you run out of ammo way too quick. The only issue is... That's the thing, that was the issue of me trying to run both of them in technicals, is I could run a pair of pyrotechnicals, but it costs the same as just bringing Bog in the LTC with better armor and 2 guns anyway. So I just ended up going with Bog for the better armor and the extra gun. I'm not bringing Vamp, though I think I may bring the suppressed rifle to see if I can be stealthy. Maybe not. Probably just push through, because there'll be reinforcements too, so I won't be able to, like, sit around and, like, do sneaky stuff. Just bring... I've got Darby here. The reason I'm bringing Darby is because I was very wrong when you mod the aliens anyway. Very wrong that detection is not as important. Because the Spiralings and Stingers have concealment, just vanilla. I've taken concealment off all of the bigger aliens, really. But the Spiralings and Stingers still have it. And so it was actually really hard for me to see them coming, because they would start flanking me from all directions because of the reinforcement system. And without Darby, I couldn't see them coming. They just got up on me so close, like 5 tiles before I could see them. They'd, like, jump through the trees and shit. So now I'm like, okay, it actually really matters I bring Darby. I need a scout. I need to see them coming. But I'm not bringing her in the Jaeger armor. I'm not as worried about her concealment. I'm just bringing her with the autocannon and a bunch of extra ammo. And she'll just kind of, like, deploy in the middle of our lines, gun down the bugs as they come in, hold back the swarm, and also, you know, spot them coming as well. Bog, we've already talked about. Pike is just here with... I had to take away the breaching armor because it was too expensive. Pike's here with soft armor and the minigun and extra ammo. Also really good for fighting off the aliens. Hey, Starbright, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. What you up to, Starbright? Tech is in with 7 squaddies. AK assault rifle. I bought this because it's useful... more useful against the bug breakpoints. That bigger, flatter, well, that bigger round. He's got the PAL with extra ammo still for killing bugs. But the main reason I brought Tech back, I tried playing a Vamp without Tech. Wasn't good. The main reason I need Tech is because the alien suppression is real with the buffs to the Stingers being able to shoot 3 times a turn and their squad size. And he's the only guy I've got who's got Determined. This perk is essential against, like, non-vanilla enemies, I'm finding. Otherwise, you just get, like, even one enemy range unit can, like, put you into suppress, and that really slows you down. And he's also tanky, which helps. So he's here to be my frontline, essentially. My frontline meat. I have Sing here, who doesn't have the Determined perk yet, but I really want to get it for reasons I just said. But he is just like my really good shooter. He brings the suppressed weapons for half price, which is amazing. That isn't the real sticker... That's the sticker price, but he's taking 50% off that, which is pretty big. I've given him the hollow points, which lowers penetration by 10, but increases damage by 10. Which is good for upping the breakpoints, because again, I think most Spiderlings have like 12 or 13 health, but not very good armor. So it lets each of these bullets one-shot a Spiderling instead of 2-shot, which obviously is a huge help. Huge fucking help against bugs. But otherwise, soft armor on everyone except Tech with the T3 and Bog with the LTC. But that's really it. I'm going to run it. So the objective here, and we actually need to really care about the objective, because... endless Spiderling reinforcements, is to capture. So what we need to do is we need to get to the capture zone, clear out all enemies, and hold it and capture it. We're actually going to have to work. You know how usually these mission types you kill the whole map, like XCOM style deathmatch, and then you just cap it afterwards? Because there's endless reinforcements, we're going to need to actually fight the objective to win the mission. So that'll be interesting. Ideally, we beat the mission within the turn timers of 10 rounds or 14 rounds. Not sure if we're going to be able to achieve that. Camel says no because I want 5 stars. I mean, that's how I know. I've tried it. And even when I was racing in a demo to get 5 stars to beat the timer, I still ended up having to just fucking kill everything anyway. Destroy more than 70% of all enemy forces. Destroy no more than 3 structures. Don't lose a squad or vehicle. Let's go. So, rollout will be... Pike's still going to hop in Bog after doing a command to get us moving quicker. This is like the rollout I do. Darby leads the way. Let's have Bog driving up here with line of sight cover from here. We can actually see where the aliens are. So we've got there, not a huge war in the left. Depending on what they are, we imagine the fluff of this like we're hot dropping into the middle of like an alien wildlife reserve, right? So these might be, I think we saw before, these are even the bombardiers. So this is our chance to like squish high priority targets before they manage to get into a good formation protected by the spiraling reinforcements, or before they realize what's going on and run back to the safety of their own friends. So I'm not going to go hunt this one, but it might be good to like send Darby up quickly to scout. Darby probably gets the command, and then Darby can like be like, oh, that's a bombardier still. A little bit of meta knowledge, I think I saw that before it was. And then we can like snipe that before it gets away. And Bog will be useful there too. We can use Bog to hunt them. If I had enough supply for a second vehicle, I'd probably send them off to hunt this isolated one too, because they will get together. That's the cool thing now about modding them to not be in sleep mode, but to be in, I don't know, what do you call it? They're in woke mode. The cool thing about the woke bugs mod, I guess, is they will run to their friends to get safety, I think, once they realize what's going on. So it's a concern. It's like an immersive concern for us to worry about. Darby running up here. Yeah, it's a test save, but hopefully if the seed stays the same, this is my Twitch campaign, but it's a test save, Sammy. Hopefully we'll get to use her. We'll get to like buy a pilot next stop and get her anyway, legitimately, when I load the save after this. Just to be clear for everyone again, this isn't a canon run. Sorry, this isn't a canon mission. We played this one yesterday. I'm modding it to see the difference as I play it today. But Sammy, I know you just got here, so I'm going to show you. This was my testing yesterday of what I've been doing with bugs. And why I was starting to bring multiple vehicles to try out different strategies. I've been doing things to bugs, Sammy. Okay, so then you're running up to scout. Tech and Sing are running up in this direction as well. This is the go. Let's go. Goal is to push through the swarm as quickly as possible to get the objective completed.
By the drills, God. By the trainings.
But
by everything we know.
Not so quickly that we get fucked up, because slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So we're going to give Darby command and then hop in our first use of the LTC, actually. And pause.
Yeah.
And double check. I definitely like loaded the mod, right? Yeah. The mod is loaded. Yeah, Blinky, I'm hoping I can get a mod soon where I can start new campaigns with more than 4 choices, so I can start with all the Marine SLs.
Major.
Or at least with 6, but probably 8.
Guardsman at the ready.
Eyes open.
Alright, now Darby is lead scout.
Orders. Moving to waypoint.
Here you go, right away. Alright, I remember this, because it's the same, because I haven't changed the seed. Last time they just kind of, like, walked off. I'd like to, like, walk up on them, but if I go to here, they'll spot me. Wait, are they? Yeah, they will spot me. Sometimes the grass blocks Lost, and sometimes it doesn't, which is weird. Like, see how the warrior can't see me here? But they can see me here? That's weird. How does Lost work, bro? They really need to make this a different color to the fucking movement preview, though. That's the annoying part. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. But yeah, like, how come grass blocks Lost sometimes, but not always? Or is it saying they can see you there? They just can't see you in here. It's just like an island, I guess. Yeah, it might be saying that, actually. Because, yeah, actually, there's no border between here and there. It's just saying they can see you there. Never mind. Beagle's just dumb and can't read UIs because he's stupid as fuck. But if I go to here, we should be safe.
Catch in a corner.
I might even deploy her here so we can take those warriors out if they come at us. Easily next turn. Or if they don't just, like, walk off. This is, like, part of that being a little bit careful that we have to be.
Yeah.
We can't just thunder run up.
Oh, once we see something,
It does slow us down a lot for pushing up in this first turn, though, which does suck. Like, me not just going in here does make it that bit... Yeah, I agree, Soren. Does make it that bit slower for us here, and especially because we know we're going to have, like, spiralings start spawning all around us. Like, we're on the clock. It's a hot drop, you know? We're on the fucking clock. But just hold. We'll use Darby to get them next turn if they don't run off.
Yeah.
Just hold. Okay, they're walking off. Darby can still engage them. Oh, I didn't mean to! Wait, yes I did. It's fine. I can still engage them. Okay, I think we're just gonna have Darby engage them for expediency here. So, Darby, go ahead and light them up.
Deflected.
Autocannon's pretty good at chewing through the armor on these guys. They're at max range, we're not getting as much penetration, so we're not hitting health yet. But it does chew through them pretty reasonably.
Yeah.
Now we'll have Bog come up and do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No papers, no license,
Autocannon?
no nothing.
Yeah, we're starting to hit flash now. Tech, you can come up. Now we can get into the grass.
Bump it!
Bump it. To
Further
here.
together.
Oh, you can't get there. Okay. I don't want to fully enter their vision yet in
Closer.
case it helps me out. Pike maybe hops out at this point, I think. Because we can get more shots out from Darby.
Ready on my signal!
Let's do this.
Yeah, now we're getting them.
Yeah?
Autocannon I've learned from this test and also really good against bugs. Rep says, does the verticality matter much in this game, like hills and such? Not so
Sure.
much so far, but this map is funny you should ask. This map is the first time I've seen it really be quite impactful in the terms of it's tall enough here to give you cover, it seems, and be impassable. I do wonder how it decides this. I wonder if it's just like, from looking at the code so far, I think you set like map parameters of like how likely it is to do like max height, min height, make like changes in terrain like this. And I'm guessing it's just like all procedural then, that if the map detects that, if the game detects that the map has made a hill this big, it goes, okay, that's impassable, and it gets cover. But it may also just be that like, it's decided, I don't know, 'cause that's very clever if so, because if so, it's also like putting the right cosmetic there for it to be like stonier. So I wonder if I could just go into the map code or the map fields and be like, pumping up the max height and random height generation mechanics. And maybe you just get like terrain like this all over the place, which would be really interesting to play with, I think. 10 hit save says, I think each square is X tall and what is on it. Yeah. Yeah, and it'd be really interesting if we get like more hills like this, because this isn't very common in the map so far, but I really like it. Like, it's a really interesting feature of the game that I want more.
At your service.
It's really cool.
Alright.
And it provides good
Yeah.
cover. Mountain biome would be fun. Yes, that would be so cool.
Orders?
I also haven't figured out how to do it yet, but I really want to figure out how to make the damn forests traversable. I want it like Wargamer Broken Arrow. I want to be able to walk inside the dense forest of
Eyes
infantry.
open.
Maybe not with vehicles, that's fine. But I want to go in it with infantry. But then you can still not see through it. So you can still only see through like one tile of dense forest. And it's like CQB dimension, where you're just gonna like run into like pirates or bugs and have like this crazy fight. I think that'd be cool as hell. I really want to see that. Just make the maps much more interesting, because right now this is just like, oh, it's like a lava pool, you can't go in it. I think it'd be cooler if it was like, you can walk through here, but it's like fucking woods. It's scary. Okay, so we're gonna do Darby again. Now we're getting them.
Keep it
Nice.
up, Marine.
Alright, and then you can hop up, Darby. And get rid of the move
Yeah.
incoming. In the incoming turn, I mean.
Ugh.
At your service.
Bugs and as far as, yeah, like how cool would that be, right? I think that'd be fucking awesome. Okay, the biggest worry here is watching out for bombardier bugs as I move up.
Yeah.
Staying concealed, speaking of, staying concealed in the grass is gonna be really good for me. Because a bombardier bug out of nowhere could hurt me real bad, but a blaster bug out of nowhere could also really hurt Bog. Now, I'm gonna play a little more aggressively because this isn't a canon mission run for me, so if someone blows up, it's just, you know, like, oh, okay. Too bad for them.
On it.
But I'm still gonna try to like win the mission and not get anyone killed, because I'm trying to test for balance here too. Hold there. I should have moved Bog first. I'm gonna move Bog.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sure.
terrain elevation does nothing at this point? No, it does, as you can see. It's just like the map needs more of it. But it does give you like cover and shit. It's cool. But otherwise it doesn't like give you like weird like stuff you wouldn't normally expect, no. It doesn't give you like XCOM style like aim bonuses or nothing, no. Get Darby moving
Ready
up
on
more
my
and then get back
signal.
in.
Yeah.
We are gonna move
Orders?
up. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We're gonna move up Bog. Beep beep. I'm gonna be a little bit worried about Blaster Bugger being around here, so I'm gonna come back into
Let's do this.
break loss a little bit more.
Yeah.
But if things are working right, reinforcements have already started spawning on me, and I gotta watch out for them.
Orders?
Let's bring Darby up the scout. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool, I
Take
think,
that out
Daggerus,
right
because
now.
no one's forcing you to go in it either. Oh, shit. Warriors incoming. Ooh, Warriors incoming hard.
Yeah.
Okay, Darby also revealed, so if there is bombardiers over here, we need to kill this fucker before Darby gets fucked up. Close range, good times for Bog, I think. Yeah,
Vectoring.
we missed like so many shots there, but it was still effective. Drive up more. They're wavering now. So Darby's back hidden again.
At your service.
We can have Sing shoot them, or we can move Sing up to cover while we have the opportunity to. It's all about deciding the pacing
Sure.
now, you know?
At your
Just
service.
set the pace.
All right.
I think have Tech come up a little bit and shoot them a little bit.
Make it a play.
And he's kind of like the bounding here, and then if it looks clear for him, we can have Sing maybe go up to the full cover afterwards. Shoot him up with the AKs. Nice, chewing him up. Almost full kill them, but not quite.
We're good.
Okay, maybe have
At your
Sing
service. Double time.
push up to
Wildlife
here.
here.
Okay, you got a blaster bug on the side. Okay, let's get you into cover, Sing.
Seeking cover.
Blaster bug is coming over. Big miss. Blaster bugs are terrible against infantry, so it's okay. They're like the laser trucks, but even more inaccurate. They're mainly anti-vehicle. Tokus is the objective, isn't it? You'd have to. Yeah, well, that would be a mean objective, wouldn't it? Not having to command Sing yet, I might just take the opportunity, because you don't always get a ton of them, to set up Pike deployed as a weapons team to start defending. That's maybe a little bit too far forward for him, honestly. Maybe set him up next turn. Maybe just do another command this turn to finish these guys off. We can use... Just move Tech more towards that bug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You probably only get one shot anyway. Oh no, you can do it in this game. That having more SLs isn't a mod repo. As you get more supplies, it's just a limit of how many you can realistically afford to bring, really. I'm just gonna get Tech killing them, I think.
Ready on my signal.
Okay, I can't move you. Now that's the danger right there. That's the danger. If that's in range of Sing, that's really bad.
Targets on the move.
Okay, it's just out of range of Sing, but it's gonna get close enough. So I think next turn I need to move Sing to get away from that. Now, I can try to predict that too if I think it's gonna come down here. But I think Bog can kill it as well. But that's really the #1 threat to my infantry from the aliens, is, until I get swarmed, is the Bomber Bug. No worries, Reaper. We'll have you finish off these guys, because that'll keep their vision down on me. They can't actually see me.
Good job.
Okay, we got some stingers over there, watch out. So yeah, biggest thing would be, I don't think I really want to stay here, because that Bomber Bug will fuck me up otherwise. I can move to here and shoot, but then it'll only be one shot before it gets to shoot me back. This is where, like, a crowbar would have been good to take care of these guys. Maybe shoot the stingers before they become really annoying, because I can't do much to the blaster bug. Shoot the stingers and, like, maybe full back, just to be safe. Yeah, go on. Give him a little shoot. Nice. Hollow points.
Ha! I get that bug good.
Fucking hollow points there. Very good. Come back this direction to get away from the Bomber Bug.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then Tech can come over and shoot this one. I could actually shoot that guy too, but yeah. Move over to the side. Deploy.
Send it up.
Blaster Bug not having a great time. Ooh, Blaster Bug moving in. Oh! We're okay. Didn't hit us. It's like trying to run away again now.
Orders.
Darby, continue moving up. You can go here, or I can put you on the corner as well, because they're unlikely to see you there. But if they do see you, the Bomber Bug's going to have a good time with you. So maybe to here is safer. Another Bomber Bug. Okay, also dangerous. You can see some of the reinforcement Spiralines coming in too. Probably go to here and deploy. If I deploy the... Wait, hang on. Can you hit them? If I deploy here right now, I think I can shoot the fucker, which would be worth it. Are you visible anywhere right now? No, so I can even get away with it, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could take that thing out right now, which would be amazing. Deploy. It's a very different job to what she was doing before, but I think she's good at this one too. Yes!
Good job.
The autocannon seems amazing against bugs. It's kind of like Helldivers. It's like just a super good weapon that has everything you need against bugs, especially the way I'm balancing them. Because it's got enough armor penetration to kill their heaviest armored shit that's usually there, like the alien warriors. It's got enough health damage to chunk down their huge health pools. It's got the range to get the bombardier bugs. It's kind of like the uber weapon, I think, against bugs. And because it's got the fragmentation to take out their
Sir.
what's it called? It's got the fragmentation effect to AoE down their swarms. Trying to show you against bugs? Not yet. Haven't even got one to buy yet.
Sir.
Actually.
Yeah.
I do, speaking of that, kind of want to get Bog up here hunting down the Bomba Bug. I don't see it yet. So just finish off this one. Bye-bye.
What a race.
Bye-bye.
Who, sir?
Egan says autocannon is just the anti-everything gun, TBH. Yeah, I mean, it's very popular in real life too, for I think just such a reason, really. There's a reason every, like, IFV in the modern world uses autocannons as, like, main guns, yeah. Spider lanes are fucking up over there. I'm gonna... What am I gonna command? I think maybe, like I said, it's time to get pikes set up for if they start coming in behind me. I should be careful of, like, clustering too hard, obviously. For if that Bomba Bug does get eyes on me, it's gonna be real messy like this. So maybe don't just yet. I'm not, like, under great swarm pressure yet, so I think it's okay. In fact, maybe just, like, spread people out a bit more. Like, maybe,
Ready
like,
on my signal!
you come to here. Oh!
Bringing up the rear.
Alien Dragonfly. They're scouting me from the side, which is its own kind of danger. I need to, like, kill them next turn. I might move Sing over to where he can do it. I kind of wanted to move up one with Sing, scout for the Bomba Bug, and then come back. But I think it's going to be more important to shoot these guys at the start of next turn. Yeah, like, deploy there. Is he Bomba Bug? Is there mortar unit? Yeah, that's right. So first thing I'm going to do, and we can see the swarm starting to come in now. First thing I'm going to do is use Sing.
At your service.
That noise is beautiful. To kill these dragonflies. These are like their light scouts that are hard to hit, but Sing's got a lot of shots. I can also do sustained fire for even more. But I think I'll just go for more accurate ones. That's why I deployed. Because otherwise I was worried about the accuracy. Fortunately, it does mean I'm not going to get those guys, but I wanted to get rid of them early because it puts us all back in concealment, which is really good. For the Bomba Bug not just getting to, like, walk up and... Oh my god!
Bugs!
That's terrifying. That one snuck around on me real good. See, that's what I mean. If I hadn't killed their scouts there, that one I didn't know was there, just, like, plonks. It was in range. That just plonks over and just, like, starts killing people. This is why I really want that mod that, like, lets them, engage your last known position like they used to. I want that checkbox back because, honestly, they should. It's, like, way more interesting. It's scary, but it's interesting. Kill that Bomba Bug.
Send it up! Get you some!
Good, 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 good. Very good. Get you some indeed. Come more to the side. Spiderlings are going to the right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're not charging me, because you know they were charging me before. I'm not sure if they're not doing it because... There's one of two reasons. They may just not have good eyes on me, I guess. Like, they may have forgotten where I am. They might be going to their friends, I'm not sure. I might be going to the objective. Oh, a tally man needs to be updated. One sec. Thank you, $5 donation, Bomba Bug. Hopefully, once I get kitchen going, Bomba Bug, $5 for Bomba Bug will be real. Thank you very much for your $5. Well, not 5. God, don't quote me on that, but...
New 5.00 donation from
Thank you very
Bombabuk.
much.
Sir.
Bombabuk, Bombabuk, Bombabuk.
Appreciate that.
Orders.
Autocannons need frag ammo option. They, I guess instead of dual purpose, yeah. Instead of... Yeah, okay. That's possible in this game, too, because the Rogue Army Heavy Tank actually has the ammo switching ability to go between, like, HESH rounds and HEVP, I think, which is pretty cool. So we could definitely have different ammo type switching for us real fucking military nerds on, like, our Bushmasters and shit. Be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have, like, the small have different kind of, like, rockets and stuff.
Yeah.
RPGs with different rounds,
Orders?
etc.
Yeah. Sir.
Orders.
Pie in the sky, all for the future. Seeing as we're not under too much threat right now, let's go to the side. And scout again with Darby.
Xenos.
Yep, that's our target, for sure. Probably just deploy. It's coming back, but it shouldn't see me, otherwise I'm in massive trouble. It's gonna see me now, but it won't have the AP enough to shoot me. Good, okay.
Sir. Yeah.
They're still, like, a little bit silly about just walking up to me like this. Like, this is the thing about they seem to have been neutered for their ability to have object permanence. Like, not even just shooting where I am, but even just understanding where I am at all would definitely keep this Bomba Bug from moving up and just sitting here. I'm pretty sure. I may just need to increase their safety scale in their AI as well. But it, like before, when they had eyes on me from the start, I saw these things like being way more sneaky. Like, they were just sitting in the fog hitting me. And I think it's good to be rewarded for poking enemies' eyes out, like winning the recon war. But to a certain degree, like, you know, like, literally the bugs know that I'm hitting them from this here. Like, it's kind of silly for them to walk up like that.
Sir.
Let's kind of silly little buggy. It's kind of silly. I think we can small you again. No, I can't small like that.
Yeah.
Dorby can't do it. She's not deployed. Sing, 1, 2, 3. Sing is not quite in range. It's just really Bog to finish this thing off, actually. To kill this thing, I mean.
Got it.
There we go. Mission requirement's going up. Oh, it is.
Who, sir?
That's kind of like another soft timer, I guess. I'm gonna bring Pike over here. And that's probably where we're gonna finally deploy Pike. Okay, now we're starting to get some heat, too. Pike's in danger of those stingers. Yes, Panzer, what's up? Oh, they're gonna say mission, say mission. Okay, now they're starting to envelop me. Now we're getting into danger. They got harpies. It's interesting, because I saw this happen before, too, where... in my testing of this mission with changing, with wanting things around, where they would do this kind of like sneaking around the sides thing, like the spiderlings, they just kind of like aliens in the vents, like all around me, like the bomb bug was trying to do. And then all of a sudden, I moved up like that a little bit too boldly, and they did this. They all just started like swarming me from every direction at once, kind of like they understood, which is interesting. It's very interesting. If Pike was deployed, I'd use him to shoot these two, but Pike isn't deployed yet. These guys are going to be a problem too, because I think they might really get in and flame me, hopefully not.
Orders?
It's turn-based, but also time-differently based. It's a side objective here to beat the mission quickly, but you don't lose the mission if you fail.
Yeah.
I think Bog wants to fuck up these stingers for me. Though more consistent would be Sing. Maybe just have Sing do it, because that'd be very consistent. Bog might miss. Go like... wipe them out, nice.
Lisa for me!
Sing is showing his worth against these bugs with hollow point ammo. That ammo is huge.
Shit.
We're concealed again, but they're gonna come in.
Yeah.
They didn't come in too far. They're kind of like staying at the edge before they have enough AP to get in and flame me, I think.
Orders?
Is it Pike time or is it Darby time again? I think it's Darby time again. So I could move up Darby, be that little bit greedy, or move up to here. But the thing is then, if you haven't cleared this road out yet, that's within bomber range too. Maybe holding here on the hill just makes sense, I think. Set up heavy weapon. And let's go... who do we want to hit with this? We can get these bugs of rifles when they get closer. I don't think we need to worry about that yet. Though, they might go last. These guys need to be dealt with. I have excellent accuracy because Darby's a great shot. I think take them out first. Nice, puts them in the fleeing. Someone else can try to finish. And then maybe some shots into these guys to start working them down before they get too close. Yeah, because I have other people to shoot them.
Ricocheted.
Start working through the warrior armor. They're going to come in anyway, so I can hit them with tech, I think.
Yeah.
Or Pike. Pike can now deploy as well to hold this position. And we can have the weapons teams basically just stay in here and holding this hill while the rest go in. Pike's got cover there. Okay. So we're going to go... not bad. Not bad for the start.
Yeah.
Tech can try to finish some here if it helps us. I think it does.
Yeah.
And then Bog could go for the warriors. Tech, shoot these guys up, finish them off. And then let's get you bounding up, I think, because we also want to like get moving. Like we need to. I can't just sit here and kill them. Oh god, they're gonna keep coming. I need to push this out. That needs dealing with. Works for me. Works for me. Works for me. Hit him with the MMG maybe to finish him off. Or Sing to just kill them both at the start of the next turn. Actually, you could save the ammo and the time units and just start pushing up, I think. So I think I want Bog to come down this road, I reckon. So come over to where Tech is. Okay, we got more spiderlings on the side. Yeah, Sing, I reckon, kill these two for me this turn. Or Pike. Pike could do it, actually. Doesn't mean your command's going last, but I think it's fine here.
Enemy combatants down.
Great shot.
Nice job, Pike. Alright. Why are you guys just chilling? Did you just like pass your turn there? There's warriors, I don't know what's up. That's weird. What are you doing, warriors? I got
Orders?
8 shots left in Darby, and I got 5 left in Bog. I'm gonna save Bogs, I think, if I can just use Darby's to kill those warriors. No other targets around to worry about too much just yet.
Stay on 103rd.
Nice, they're fucked.
Yeah.
I can command. No, I can't command. Okay, it's definitely time for the infantry to push up under cover of the weapons teams, I think.
Aye.
Like unwavering now too. Interesting. Yeah, again, the big warrior I think would be here is running into like a bombardier bug. Seems okay. Might. Do I want to deploy here and then move the weapon teams up before we get too far away? Deploying means if anything shows up, I'll be okay. I think I'm not going to deploy tech yet. I'm going to try to push further with him before I deploy. So I won't go to there because it reveals me to the bomber alley.
Yeah.
That alley's dangerous, but
At your
otherwise.
service.
Oh, they did not move either? I don't know. Weird.
Yeah.
You guys passing your turns or something?
At your service.
Weird little buggos.
Yeah.
You know what? Could I get
At your
Sing
service.
in there? No, almost. That's a shame. He's like just a few AP short. It would have been cool. I could have driven him in for next turn
Yeah.
and kept him safe too. As it is, I'm just gonna start driving Bog in this direction
Alright, well, we'll get on the way.
because I want to use him to clear that alleyway of potential bomber bug.
Bringing up the rear.
Yep, and then we'll have you come in as well, Sing,
Double time.
along this kind of path we've made for ourselves. Okay, Spiderlings on the left.
Movement.
They're making their little push on the left. Ooh, god, a bunch of them at once. Oh, fuck. Please no more within striking distance, or I'm gonna get punished for being cocky. Remember the thing I said about they suddenly attack me all at once and it's more effective? These two are in striking distance, but these guys may also be in range of Darby. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, Pike. Pike can save me. Pike can save me because he's got the multi-shot. God bless Pike. I think Pike can save me. Go one shot over here to save Darby. But then do a multi-shot over here. Which might just save us to get enough AoE done. AoE really important against bugs, who knew? No, it didn't even hit them.
Engaged.
Oh god, Sing is in a lot of trouble. Or not Sing? They're going past Sing for Darby?
Yeah.
That was a dumb move, though, from you guys, because why would you do that? That was stupid. Why in God's name would you do that when you could have hit Sing right there? Maybe they have, like, an AI weight that's like, oh, I could kill that unit, though. Also, Darby, lovely pose. Amazing pose, wow. Jumpy leg scout. Like, there's no reason the Spiderlings don't just punish Sing there. That's really weird. That's not even the mod stuff we've modded today. That's just, like, AI weights I'll have to look at. Really odd that they chose to do that. But then the AI's been being a little weird in places, too, like you've seen them holding. Though maybe it was actually smart. Maybe they were holding turn to come in all at once. Which would have got them a really strong hit on Sing, except then they just, like, threw.
Jaffas and Jennies, booties
Basically-
and fairies. Let's fight as one out.
This is the stuff that's basically my #1 enemy when I mod the game. Whenever I'm modding the game, I'm basically always just working to get rid of each thing I see like this, where it's like, okay, I was about to be punished fairly, but then the game was like, never mind, I don't want to go too hard on you. And it's like, no, what are you doing? Like, do go hard. That's what we're here for. Go hard on me.
Orders?
Come on. I might need to, speaking of which, get Darby up, because otherwise if I shoot near her, I think I'm gonna hit her. And she can't do CQB autocannon otherwise.
At your service.
They got confused walking through bullet shower. I mean, there is a slim possibility that maybe because they got their accuracy debuffed by Pike, maybe they were like, oh, attacking this turn sucks, let's just go get Darby instead. I don't know. Weird, though. They shouldn't have done it. It's weird. Kagura says, melee AI seems to go for low armor and HP. I had bugs that were one tile away past my squad and boarding armor. Yeah, I mean, maybe they were just like... Because they're in the same armor, maybe they were just like, we don't want to get kills, we want to get, like, wipe a whole squad. But, like... I get it, but not when you're just gonna die. Like, you could have got hits there. You need to learn attrition, bug AI. Shoot these ones. Oh, I should have moved Darby first so I get killed both. I'm kind of dumb. It is a test save. It's not gonna... I could just shoot here and see if with excellent accuracy we don't hit her. Oh, I can hit them too, though. It is a test save, though. This isn't like a canon run of the mission. Let's just see. Is there a lot of friendly fire warriors here because it's nearby her? Maybe we got lucky, but
Major, C2 is strong.
she got
This
suppressed a
soldier's
lot, but
very
she didn't
combat
get
effective.
hit. I've seen it hit before in that instance, though. I think it's an accuracy thing.
Yeah.
Alright, they've gone past. See, again, that would have cost you like 40 AP, like 40 to 50 AP to make that move. You could have gone to here and just hit tech, couldn't you? We gotta teach the bugs. I gotta like, bug damage scaling is like 4 right now. I gotta make it like 8. You know what'd be fucked up with AI? You know what it could be? They may be evaluating how much damage they could do to a squad and going like, no, that wouldn't make sense. That would be inverse. I don't know, that's weird. Weird AI. That's definitely a bug in the AI to me, though. That's odd. Makes a little bit more sense of tech because he's in class 3 armor, though. That actually makes sense.
Orders?
Yeah, I think they nerfed the strafing run heavily, Cell. I've noticed that too.
Yeah.
Orders?
I'm probably either going to buff its damage, or maybe even better, just make it quicker to use. Like, just make it have less of a delay, so it can go off same turn, like, at the start. We'll see. Yeah, it's annoying, hey, Gagaris. Okay, Bog, let's get you into town, because once you're in town, we can actually test, like... Not test, we can actually, like... get infantry in behind you once we know that alleyway is clear. Okay, well, we can't see it yet. Maybe just finish off them, then. Oof, not quite.
Yeah.
They're fled, they fled, okay. Just move a little bit so we don't friendly fire into Sing. We don't want that. But then, like, okay, don't go full auto, just go first. Pretty good. Keep moving up, I think. Ooh. Something's still looking at me. What's still looking at me? These guys... I guess even though they're pinned, they can see me. That's what. Apparently I can get to here. Okay, I'll take that. Move over to here. Oh, shit! Fucking out of the tree line. They use loss.
Up for.
Not close enough
Let's
to
do
get
this.
me, but they'll get me next turn is the issue now. I think Darby fries that far pack or, like, puts some fire on them. Oh, shit, there's one behind us, too. Oh, shit, oh, shit. Maybe she's just gonna take a danger close again, like, maybe next turn. It's bad, though. She's gonna get pinned. Just shoot one lot and then run, I think. Just pick which side you want. We're running from this side, it's probably these guys. Fucking suppress them a bit. That didn't do enough. Okay, get up and run. You gotta run. You gotta run. Oh god, you can't run far enough. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh no. Darby, look out. I mean, come to here, I guess. Oh my god, that's scary for her. Because yeah, these guys are coming at the back. Pike's gonna have to go first again. And spiders. This is the thing, is without recon watching all the flanks, they're gonna keep on enveloping, and then they're gonna start getting hits. Because you're just not gonna be able to stop enough of them each turn to stop from getting hit at all.
Bug targets on the move.
That's the scary thing here. Oh, and I mean, then you bring in some warriors, and now Boggs threatens. Because I moved Bog up too far, and you can see how, like,
Wildlife here.
you can see how pushing too far away and spraying out too far has now made it, like, I have to make horrible choices. Oh, God. And it's like, it's all going fine until it isn't, and it's like, oh, shit, like...
Yeah.
Now I have to pick who gets hit, and it can't be Darby because she's going to get one shot, or Pike. But then I feel like the warrior is just going to, like, blow Bog up, too. But Bog and Tech are the ones most likely to survive here, I think. Bog could hit a couple of the ones who are going to hit Darby, but not all of them. I feel like them can get her, and that's just a big issue. Pike could do some shooting. But again, if it fucks up again, we're hosed back here.
Orders?
I mean, maybe this is the problem of I needed to have one of the teams, like, holding the rear of the weapons elements.
Yeah.
Or just not push up so far with Bog. If Bog was back here still, I could ignore him. Does Pike Squad not have rifles? No, they don't. Okay, we could go bang, 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 bang. I mean, either way, one of them is close enough to get Darby. It's alright, Beagle. It's just a test run. It's just a test run. Uh-oh. Okay, Darby's not gonna have a good time. Unless the AI jobs again? No.
Casualties, Major.
Although they kind of do. That's the interesting thing of the Spiderlings is, like... Their attacks only seem to fire a couple of them at a time, because it kamikazes them. Which is also interesting.
Orders?
Darby, you gotta, like, fucking run for it, it turns out. Like, get over to here, I guess. And we'll try to hem you in. Oh, not to there. Fuck, I got baited by the damn
Ready to
UI.
advance again.
Okay, they're coming in too. They're swarming Darby. It's just Darby alone. Don't worry, Cybergun's way. You're not really dead. It's just a test run.
At your service.
Sir.
Now it's Pike time, I think. Good. I mean, these ones too. I mean, fuck me, they're everywhere. Maybe just give Sing more shots, I think.
Ready on my signal.
You've activated the AI's trap card. Yeah, I mean, it's more interesting though. I like it. It really makes recon important too. Hi guys, Menace, good meth. We're just testing right now a mission we already played again, but we're testing it with a new change to the bugs I've made, where bug missions, they envelop you from all sides, like Helldivers on alert mode. With like constant, right now it's just spiderlings, but like constant streams of a few spiderlings a turn from any side of the map. And it's making it a lot more interesting choices than the usual.
Service.
Who goes next? Sing has 3 shots. We need Sing to probably just kill a bunch of them. And then Tech's gonna have to do a bunch of them. Oh my god, this is scary. We need like some morale breaking. Kill him, Sing. Yeah.
Nasty little buggers.
Sing is like our MVP here. With the hollow point rounds.
Chill. Stop them bugs.
Sing is like the one-man army here to save us. I am worried though, once again, that that's gonna be... Get these ones instead. Going for Dangerous Point, that is. Yeah,
You are a Xeno exterminator.
he's not just wavering them, he's actually killing them. Because if we can't actually route them... sorry, if we can't full route them or full kill them,
man.
it's not good enough because there's still a problem next turn, you know? That said, the Warriors are still a fucking issue too, but I mean, this is all a massive problem. As well. Oh, God. You might have to deploy here. But then next turn, Bog is going to be fucked. I mean, at least next turn, Sing can kill 2 of them. Maybe you need to, like, shoot one of these warriors first.
Send it up!
To make it a bit less damage on Bog. And then you gotta, like, AK down another group. Probably these guys, so that, again, you're not too close to hitting Darby. Not as much as Hollow Point Sing, though, but it does make them flee, which is what we needed.
You are on an absolute
Ah!
Up for it.
They're everywhere, and the problem is going to be that Bog is going to have to go first next turn unless the Warriors throw. Are the Warriors throwing? Yeah, they're just throwing. Like, there's so many more times they should punish me. They've only punished me once so far. Unless they couldn't get to Bog and attack this turn, perhaps. Maybe. Maybe it wasn't a throw so much as, like, they just couldn't.
Yeah.
Like, this turn, surely they're going to hit Bog. And so it kind of has to be Bog first, but then Darby's fucked. But it kind of has to be Bog first. You're going to have to go... That's... Oh, God. That's not enough. Darby goes down, I think.
On target.
Are they going on Sing first? Okay, I'm very lucky to only lose 1 there, but it kind of does make this, like, a little bit finer, too. I'm fine about only doing, like, a little bit of damage each time. I think that's okay. The bigger problem is just when they're not attacking me at all, because attrition is fine. Like, if you're gonna be constantly swarmed in bugs, it's fine that, like, a spiderling touching you doesn't mean you just wipe the whole squad. That's, I think, better balance. But the issue is when they're just not attacking. But they're getting onto it a bit now. Now we might be able to save Darby, though. But they're still gonna want Bog. We didn't get that fucker either. I might be able to shoot them with Sing, but I'd probably save Darby first. Save Darby. Get rid of that squad too. Get rid of this squad. Good shooting. It's making them wavering, but they're still good to go.
I did that bug good.
No, they're not going for Darby, are they? Oh my god.
All right.
They didn't have enough to get there. That's alright. Warriors are slower again now. They haven't got my new speed boost because they're so strong. They're a problem, but they're not able to... I think they can only move like 3 straight tiles and hit. I don't think they can move diagonally 3 tiles and hit you, which is why I think she's just safe there. But again, they're ignoring Bog, which is weird. Maybe they've decided they don't have the pen to hit Bog's APC. Something to think about for how I change their... Maybe their AI can be weighted to understand they're kind of like a good tank buster. But it's what they've decided, I guess.
Sir.
Situation not optimal. No, situation is not optimal. But we're doing our best. Let's hit them with Pike. Oh.
Dope is green.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it's like an all or nothing roll, because I very much doubt that 15 bullets all rolled 0% to hit on that Spiderling Swarm. Does kind of make the minigun, like, less reliable, which I guess is its downside compared to the MMG. Which is interesting, because now they're going to come and maybe get a hit. Bog's an APC. Yeah, but they're... I've seen them one-shot him in the technical. I mean, I guess there's more armor, but I thought they had more armor. Let me check that. Let me check the mod kit. What is the stab attacks hits? Like, armor damage. Alien stab attack. Yeah, but even though, Carlo, it's like weird to like... It just seems like it's one accuracy roll rather than multiple there. It's odd. Yeah, in my test round, they just like blew his technical up like one shot. No, it was the worst. It was the worst. Active skill, alien stab attack. It costs 40 AP. And it does how much? It isn't telling me in here. Where do I see the damage at this thing? I could just spawn my own one later to find out, I guess. If I can't find it in here. Warrior Hardened, Warrior Young. What weapon is it tied to? Let's see, what if we go to Big Warrior Hardened? That's what they're called, Alien 01 Big Warrior Hardened. What items do you have, Alien Big Warrior Hardened? What weapon? You have Alien Stab Attack. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to look up like how much damage it does. I'll just have to look at it in game later, I think. Okay. They are still an issue though, because they are going for fucking Darby, unfortunately. Darby needs to like keep kind of like football dodging around all of them. Because they're all an issue. Maybe Tech does some killing first. I want to get Darby away so that then let's come back to here, Darby next to Pike. Because we can get away.
Oscar Mike, take that out right now.
Oh my god, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. That won't be enough. Where are they gonna come in from? Just like do like a gun run here to try and like support us.
Fire mission underway.
Just like throw it out. I might add more uses of the gun run too to make it more attractive. But now these guys are gonna get on Darby. Oh! But we can now pal the warriors. Which is cool. And maybe we're gonna just shoot them at this point.
About time, man.
I gotta shoot these guys, because Sing's gonna need to save Darby next turn, so shoot these ones. Okay, we made the warriors flee, that's perfect. That's ideal. Don't shoot these guys, because it's a perfect friendly fire opportunity that'll fuck up the next turn. Just use Sing to shoot here and here next turn. Instead, just like finish off more of the bugs. Didn't quite finish him.
Put it on them. Slide the cover. We got
fleeing.
bugs.
They're running. They're running. They're running. But they're going back to wavering now.
Movement.
Starship Troopers! Spiderlings everywhere.
Hostiles.
Oh, Bog is capping though. I didn't even think about that. We are capping at least.
At your service.
Okay, Sing may want to take these guys on the chin, but otherwise, I mean, we gotta save Darby back here from them. Nice! Puts him in the fleeing.
Good job. Keep the Xenos off.
Exactly what we needed there, and then we can also stop these ones from maybe getting her. Ideal morale breaks. Yes, push through the swarm.
Array, boys. We're on them now.
They're going past Tech in the armor. They all just want Darby. It's so fucked up because she has a fear of Xenos, like literally in the lore. But you can see them all just beelining her. They really want to finish her off. Even more now that it's just her alone. They really want Darby.
Sir.
Poor Darby, man. Poor fucking Darby. Let's get a command for you.
Ready on my signal.
And then just like keep spraying the ones like that you can spray. Pike's good for holding them back at range, but it's hard some of these turns. Yeah. They're fast little fuckers. Bog's out of autocannon, but he's got his MMG. Why do you think she fears them? Yeah.
Orders?
Yeah, I love it, Obsidian. Personally.
At your service.
Okay,
Orders?
Darby, you can actually sit up here and start engaging again, which would probably help hold the fuckers back. I probably should have just left you there the whole time and just taken whatever friendly fire it took, because it hasn't been any better since you've been on the move, really.
Keep them landing.
Then maybe it kept you alive, who knows. They are coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, they are coming in, but we know now, like, that's probably the ones we want to get with Sing. No, we need to peel the ones off that Sing can't get, I guess. Alright, so shoot these ones. Nice. As long as Bug stays here, we are capping. Oh, but we need to... Oh, shit. Speaking of swashing them good. How much damage does it do? Only 25 damage. It's not actually my best move. My best move would be to MMG them, I guess. Peak accuracy is better if I move away from them, I think. There you go. We've already chewed their armor down enough of the autocannon that they,
Major, keep your
they
eyes
can
on
just
this
get MMG'd
Marine.
now. I want that, but like every 3 turns now. I just want minigun strafing when they like recharge every 3 turns.
About time, man.
Because it's really hard to get any value out of it now. I've noticed. Like that person said before, like it seems weaker than demo. Like yeah, it's especially with my balance mod where they're not like they're harder anyway. It's definitely something I want to like throw out there more and just be like, go minigun strafing around rather than being like, you know, like I never use this thing because they're never pinned down enough for it to matter. Okay, so we're gonna get them after. Don't shoot them, but like finish off these ones. Or not. That was terrible rolls.
Hey, yo, we good, we good.
That was terrible. There we go. That's a bit better rolls. And keep moving in. I could have full finished them too. Running. More from the rear. They're always coming from the rear. None within striking distance this turn, though, which is what we like to see. These guys may be unsing, but probably not. Let's get Pike engaging first. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Where do they think they're going?
I love the different vibe of bug missions where it's like literally like Pike just set up here with his fucking minigun on the hill like a Space Marine diorama. Just like spraying this thing, just jumping, like swinging himself around on the tripod, just going boo, boo, the whole time to cover so the rest of us can take the objective.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to do this in 10 turns? I don't know, get good. But I might be about to do it. I probably could have done it at 14 if I pushed the objective harder and didn't like make some fucky wuckies.
At your service.
Orders?
Which I like. It's a lot more interesting to me this way, personally, than how it was before, where it's just like, okay, just fucking fight the bugs one-on-one. Boring.
Contact. They're scattering.
Get some, Derby. Get some. Get some of your own. We might get up after that and run into the town, I think. Let's go all cap. Oh, because they're fucking coming. Sing, give us a bit of cover, and then let's just all get in together, I think. Finish them off. Alright, let them keep running. Let's go get more cap progress so we can... I think we'll be a turn late for 14.
Yeah.
But we can certainly get 15 or 16, I think, victory. I never properly checked that alleyway. Whoops, didn't mean to go backwards either. Can we turn around?
Bringing up the rear.
Cover, and then move. Maybe don't move Sing until the teams are repositioned, I think. I think Sing's necessary to be like our overwatching element here, if you will. But you can bring him back a little bit too. You can like cover from here. You just gotta keep the movement covered.
Bug targets on the move.
Sing is like the GOAT with those HP rounds. He's the fucking man for bug killing. He is the Xeno exterminator, as Dorby says. Here we've got there, and here, these two. Fuck him up.
Give it to them, lads.
Fuck him up. Hold him back. Sing is king.
Haha! Biff the bugs.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did biff the bugs. Do some finishing.
Victory.
Hold him back.
Yeah.
Pike, you could cover first, and you could come after Darby's moved. Fuck you, bugs. Fuck you, bugs. Where are these ones? Oh no, taking at them. Yep, get these ones then.
Enemy unit neutralized.
Stand up. You'll move next turn. They've run off.
Orders?
Darby, run, motherfucker.
Xenos!
Oh
About
shit,
time,
more of them
man.
from fucking out of nowhere. Shit. Sing can get him. Sing can get him. Sing can get him. Focus on killing the rest of the units for morale break. Because otherwise, yeah, too close for friendly fire.
Man, Armageddon, motherfucker.
Yes, you are, Ted. Yes, you are. I might just deploy tech here for more accuracy. Ah, and they're coming. I'm glad I got away from that corner, honestly.
We've got
Makes the
movement!
next turn less awkward to play.
What's that?
Sing!
At your service.
Don't stop killing, Sing! Just keep going. Nice.
Ha! I got that bug good.
Yes, you did. You're such a fucking goat, Sing. Yes. Kill them all.
Biff the bugs.
Biff the bugs.
On target.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finish him off. Nice. And he's gonna run out of ammo.
Shit. Man, my word.
Oh shit. More.
Zeno.
They're always coming, man. It's okay. Just
Ready on my signal.
Pike knows that the right command is command Sing.
Orders?
At your service.
Get him. He's a man down too.
I got that bug good.
All right, Darby gets into
Hustle
the middle.
1/3.
All right. God, I want to get Darby in
Orders?
here, and I think I can get her shooting. It's a bit close if it goes wrong though. Just have
Yeah.
Bonk first.
I still got it.
Oh, they don't give a fuck, huh? Interesting. They really don't care. It's alright. They're too far away to, I think, really hurt me. Oh, they're so cute when they climb over the wall. Tech. Go on, Tech. Go on, Tech. Stand up. Because otherwise it's going to be friendly fire problems again.
Hostile Zeno.
Darby, I think you could handle them. No, you can't. We gotta kill them first. Someone else.
Sir.
At your service.
I know it's a bit of a waste of ammo. What if I shoot you? Yeah, fuck you. Come on in.
Move it, Jingvei.
Darby doesn't have a carbine to really shoot. I don't really want to go CQB autocannon. I mean, I could. I could go CQB autocannon. I'm kind of curious if it's like
Sir.
how danger close did it end up being. I win next turn as well. Otherwise, we can just command tech to go again.
Orders?
Go on, let's see. It'd be interesting to know what... Or will that cap me in one turn? I kind of just want to know, like, can you CQB autocannon, or will it, like, blow yourself up on a bad roll? Darby is just like, no, no, my nightmare. Nervous laughter.
Hostile Zeno. Who, sir?
We cap next turn anyway, so honestly, Pi, you can just probably deploy there again, but it's more cinematic if you all pull
task.
together, and it's better for the future if this mission was going to continue.
Op 4 moving. Orders?
Is it sing
your
time?
service.
It's always sing time. Biff the bugs.
Ha! Biff the bugs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh no. They want Darby so bad, man. They want her so bad. Hang on. Oh! 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 Satisfying! It's what we like to see. It is what we like to see. Frenchy squish, yeah.
Ready on my signal.
Keep coming in. I won't shoot you because it might hurt Darby. So we'll just
At your
get
service.
Sing inside, and then that should be all cap, all cap.
Let's do this.
We're here.
Hostile Zeno.
Keep up the good work, Major.
And that's the win. Yeah, like 4 turns too late for the stars, but it's still an average rating. Wah. It says, by the way, Overhype confirmed on the Discord that enemies who ran off the map do count towards loot rolls. Cool. Have they confirmed if... Oh. Have they confirmed if, What was I gonna say? Have they confirmed that enemies killed after you win the mission but before you click leave mission also count for loot? I wonder. Right, there you go. See, now, your mileage may vary based on taste. Your mileage may vary based on taste, but if you compare this test run of this mission to yesterday's one, to yesterday's play of this mission legit, it's night and day for me how much more interesting it is like this. It gives the bugs their own unique personality compared to the others way more. It really leans into their existing personality that the game wants of the melee swarm bugs. Day and night, Egan. That says I know they count because they literally have heavy tank component after killing them when the mission ended. And... What was I going to say? Have they confirmed if enemies who ran off the map do count towards loot rolls? I wonder. Have they confirmed if, it just in general, I think it just in general just makes it so much more interesting. Like, even more than all the super buffed bug stats yesterday that really didn't account for anything because it just made me play even more cautiously and slowly and boringly, but I still kept hitting the bugs one at a time. You see here how we get into it, and it's just like that constant flow of spiralings around the map combined with the woke bugs mod, making them not be in sleep mode, just transforms everything. And it's like, oh shit, we're taking losses, we're making hard choices. There was like 2 or 3 times where the bugs didn't punish me because of a different problem, because of AI waiting. Where if the AI had punished me correctly like they should have, like, I could have lost Bog to the Warriors, maybe. I don't know what their armor damage is, honestly, I'll test that now. Like, there are so many ways I could have, like, this could have gone even worse. But also ways I could have seen coming and, you know, done something about in loadout or in tactics. I really like it. I really, 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 really like it. No, but that's what I mean, Molly. You saying to be fair, like, it goes against what I'm saying. I'm saying that. Molly says to be fair yesterday we also had the bugs popping smoke every time you shot them. Yeah, I'm agreeing, though. I'm saying that that was super powerful. And even with that, it didn't make the bugs any harder to kill. All it did was make me have to play slower and more boring, because what I mean by that isn't, oh, I had to wait for the smoke to clear. I mean, I was just going around killing one bug at a time, bug hunting, like XCOM pod hunting. And XCOM pod hunting is so boring. It's so fucking boring to just go around a map for like an hour and a half, just slowly killing one enemy at a time that never threatens you. That's so fucking boring to me. What's interesting to me is a combat. This was a combat. We had to make interesting choices. We had to make like a bounty in Overwatch. We got here like turn 3 or 4, and then it basically took us like 10 turns after that of like slow bounding Overwatch to get into the objective and take it. Because otherwise, if we'd all just run at once, we would have been swarmed by the swarm. I think it's cool. I really love it. Yeah, true, Meth. True. Very, very true, Meth. Great point. Especially if it works on... If Scavenger works on vehicle weapons, yeah, that could have kept the autocannons running literally the whole time, and that would have been like the best thing to take on her. Also, why original XCOM and Xenonauts is better than Newcoms as a Shem. Indeed. Alright, I'm just going to test one more thing before I finish here, and then we're going to load up the actual way I played this mission yesterday. This was just a test run, so don't worry, you guys are still alive. But I'm just going to test one thing. I'm just going to go ahead and hide the console for a second. I want to bring in a warrior, and I want to see what their damage is, honestly. Show us the kill counts, though. Oh, I will in a sec. Yeah, hang on. We can click next in a second to see that. Rogue army, pirate army. Where's aliens? I'm going to spawn a player warrior. Now we had fire hazards so you can funnel the bugs with flamethrowers. That'd be fucking amazing, yeah. First thing I want to do is just fix the smoke, though. I just want smoke to not be so stupid. Big warrior young. Okay, so if we go... Oh, no, not warrior young, sorry. Here we go, hardened. So that's my warriors now. Yeah, I mean, look, they do 80 armor damage each with 50 armor pen. Like, come on, warriors. Give it a go. I definitely need to see if there's a specific AI weighting that makes them more willing to attack armored targets. Because otherwise, it's like, come on, bugs. You could have killed Bog. You could have, like, killed Bog in a couple of rounds. You could have given him defects. Yeah, that'd be cool too, Slink, yeah. But I think I'm going to stay away from the smoke, because it's not needed now with this. This is what's really needed. But I'm going to stay away from it at least until smoke can be changed and not be so stupid. What are the spiderlings damage, by the way? And what about the bombardier? I want to know that too. And I kind of want to know what the blaster bug is as well. Let's just have a look at stats. These guys... Like, how many elements do you get to attack with too? That's also a question I'm wondering. Like, if I was mean here, hang on. If I spawn in some... Oh god, this is mean, but hang on. Where are they? Here they are. If I spawn in some of these guys, and then I have you attack. Is it only one of you per jump attack? No way, right? No way is it only one spiderling per attack, surely. That'd be crazy. Maybe I do want to bring jump attack back down a bit again, because that's really toothless. Oh, that's Matt says it can be more. I've seen them take out half a squad. Yeah, but I feel like what's happening is... Unless it's just different when the player does it. Maybe what's happening there, I think, is they're well programmed to all attack at once. So if they have 120 AP, they'll hit you 3 times. Because I think that might have happened to Sing, but they only did like 3 attacks and that was it. I think that could probably do with being lesser so they can get more attacks on you. Because otherwise it's like, guys, come on. That's like... These poor little things can barely hurt ya. We might increase the AP for that. Alright. And then the stab is just whatever. I mean, we can test this too, actually. Hang on. Go for the pirate abilities. Like, yeah, give us like the scabs and heavy truck. There you go. Yeah, I mean, go on, hit Bog. Come on, guys, hit Bog. I think you can do it. I think you could hit Bog. I'll just have to look at their AI later. Possible that I've also fucked it up with, how I've fucked it up with how I've modded things. Hayden says it really does seem like they sanded off all the edges. Yeah, this is what I mean, is why we got to balance for that. It's definitely, they've definitely erred on the side of, like, let's not be too mean to anyone. Is how it feels. Hit point damage 100, armor damage 100, armor pen 100. That's also pretty good. They're basically like kind of like a shittier RPG, I guess. But they have like 1 million uses of it and better range. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Like 7 range. Okay, it's just kind of like a shittier RPG, I guess. No, I mean better. Am I dumb? Or did trucks just get nerfed? That is 95 pen, but it went straight through. With indirect fire, don't forget. No, that's the bomber bug. This is the blaster bug. Which also missed there. Oh, I can fire 3 times on my bubble. We missed so bad. Speaking of bomber bug is 50 hit point damage, 80 armor. That's a lot of armor damage. Damn. 50 hit point damage, 80 armor damage, 50% armor pen. Okay, so unless you're in breaching armor, it's gonna fuck you up. T3 won't really save you. And it'll delete your armor too if it hits. So you really need to be like 65 and above, I think, to get meaningful protection from that. Chain Darby, Alien Bombardier. Hit Chain Darby Blaster Bug. Bonk. Alright, those are all good things to know, I think. Cool. Oh, sorry, I forgot I was going to show you guys the stats. Everybody got rescued anyway, so... LOL. Sing! Sing! Oh my god! Sing is king! Hollow points are good against bugs. Spread the word. Biff those bugs, that's right. Hollow points are pretty good. Doom guys sing, yeah. I was listening to that shit this morning. Sing is king. So I keep saying it. Sing is king. Everybody got a lot to shoot. Poor Darby getting bruised, but not dead. Alright, well that's good to know, honestly. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna... I liked how that worked. I'm just gonna... Oh, I should have checked what mission it was next, so I can do it for the next one. What we're gonna do, I'm just gonna check what mission is next in the real save that we did from yesterday. Darby Lurker at Killcon Unbugged. And then what we'll do is we'll jump out. We'll change the bug balance mod to give the Spiderlings more attacks. I don't know if I can do repetitions on it. But if not, I'll just make the action point cost of it lower again, so that you can get like 6 attacks. So if they're standing on you with 120 AP, and it costs 20 AP, that'd be 6, right? Yeah, 2 times 6, 120. So if a Spiderling starts its turn on you, they'll get 60 attacks on you. It also makes sense why they weren't really bothered with Sing as much, because they were like, oh, I'm gonna hit like 1 Sing, whatever. They were like, but my 1 attack could kill Darby, I guess. So yeah, we'll let him hit more. That's a test save. This is the actual save from yesterday. Other than that, though, the bugs seem decently threatening. Maybe the warriors are a little bit too slow. Maybe, like, make them a little bit faster. It seems like they should have got Darby that one time. And maybe briefly check if I can, like, make them attack armor more. Might even just be a case of, like, just upping armor penetration a little bit more to convince them. Because I think they're considering how much damage they can do. Like that. So the next mission will either be collect samples or extermination. The reward for this one is gain 2 intelligence, and the reward for this one is plus 15% damage against aliens for the rest of this operation. I think I'm going to do that one, personally. And then just contaminate brew pools at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the exact same thing I did for Reclaimed Settlement. I'm just going to do the same reinforcement zone changes for collect samples so that we get the same thing happening, hopefully. That's interesting. Is that because I've, like, fucked shit up? No, there's, like, objective areas, I guess. It's just where they could be. Okay, so we'll do the same thing where bugs can come from all sides. And I'll just briefly buff the spiderlings, and then we'll play it. I won't bother doing a bunch of testing for it this time, I think. I'll just go for it, and if the spiderlings should show up, and if they don't, they don't, and the mission will be a little bit easier than usual, but still harder, because they won't be asleep. No, I didn't, Hayden, it's okay. Don't worry. I was intentionally replaying missions to test them this time. It was intentional. Alright, so with that said, let us do that real quick. Hopefully this will be quick, and then we can get to the next mission in like 5 or 10. If you want to take 5 or 10 to grab some lunch, grab a bottle of water before the next mission begins. But this will be a real mission, so it'll be actual lives on the line this time. Alright. The nice thing about doing it mission by mission like this too is I can test and confirm they work as I get them. And then the goal is that I can package this all up into part of my mod that I give to all you guys later. So let's go back to my mod packs. Exclamate music. Confirmed that MU Aliens Missions is working. I might export it again, just to back it up, because it's working just the way I want it right now. Hooray! Thank you, Poss, for this beautiful gift. I love getting to do this. GB Aliens Missions saved. Sammy says, Beagle, there's literally only 4 viewers on your stream right now for him and his lunchtime. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to be polite. I'm just trying to be like, hey, I'm gonna sit here and do this for a second, so like take a minute if you need to. I don't know, I'm just trying to be a nice guy.